Cybernation Uncensored.
Hey, everyone can see us and hear us now. Well, hopefully they can. Everybody check your mic. Say hi.
Hello
Hey
there.
everyone.
Check 1, 2.
Hey,
Hello.
sounds good to me. Chat, let us know if anybody's muted, anyone's frozen, any little glitches like that happen, and I'll get it fixed as soon as I can. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay we do every Saturday right here. Usually we do this at 5 p.m., but I had a special appearance on Roll to Cast's One Shot for some Cyberpunk Red where I got to play, not GM, like one of two times in the past decade of my life. So it was pretty fun. And yeah, I just got out of that. So we decided to push this Team Nevermore, back to 9 p.m. So that's why we're at this time right now. But I assure you, moving forward, every Saturday, we'll be back to the 5 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, before I get into a little recap about Team Nevermore, explaining what the team is, who they are, and where they left off in the last session, let's just hold our horses for a moment. Let's do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourself. Let people know where they can find you online and introduce your character as well. Will, start it off.
There. My name is Will. You can find me on the Cybernation Uncensored Discord as Rook. You can also follow me on Twitter at Billy Huddles. And I'll be playing the Netrunner No Sticks. Getting into a little bit of trouble.
A little bit. Nick.
Hello there, my name is Nick King. You can find me online at the King Square. On our Discord channel for Cybernation Uncensored, I am RobGrad98, where I have a channel for my writing. And tonight I will be playing Hank C., the rocker boy, who's looking to fuck some shit up.
Nice. Raven.
Hello everyone. My name is Raven. Tonight I'll be playing Belladonna Jax the Ripper. You can find me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo. And I'm working on my high riders, getting ready to deploy them. Be on the lookout, they're coming.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We'll get that stream going on Cybernation Uncensored. Everybody, make sure when you hear about that coming, you tune in, show some support, and check out that team and Raven as GM with that High Riders campaign. All right, Alex.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex Maxwell. You can find me as Maxwell in the Discord, Maxwell Musings on TikTok, and Alex R. Maxwell on Twitter. I've been noticed with the Grindstone getting a 5e and OSR campaign setting out that'll be coming to print soon. Like we're in like the final stages of formatting right now, which is its own thing. But today, or tonight rather, I will be playing the group's solo known as Scarecrow, or is it Scarebearer? Or
Are you giving in? Are you just gonna?
Scare.
Are you finally just giving in and you're like, fuck it, I'm no longer Scarecrow. I am Scarebear. I'm scary. I'm all these nicknames now.
Yeah, maybe we'll save the handle change for season 2.
Yeah,
Scarebear for life.
we'll see. You'll be the only one with an extremely small font because I've got to fit in all like 34 nicknames that we've come up with by that time.
Yeah.
Nice. April.
Excuse me. Hi, everybody. My name is April Hill. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram and stiletto DM on Twitter. I am playing Kish Sticks, the media. Also, what I got going on, I am the community manager for Modiphius. I am also joining the DMs of Heroic Story. So if you would like to play in a large MMO style D&D campaign, go check out Heroic Story on Twitter, and you can learn more there. So.
Very cool. Yeah, and now I'll do my little intro. I'm GM Rob Mulligan, and I'm the Game Master here, but I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Cybernation Uncensored is your, one-stop shop and place and awesome home and community for anything dystopian, cyberpunk, Dune, Fallout, just anything sci-fi or dystopian. And it's not just gameplay, lots of tutorials, series, and it's not just me as a GM, but other GMs as well. I would really appreciate the follow and the subscribe here on Twitch. Also on YouTube, we stream here live on Twitch multiple times a week, and then we push all the VODs over to our YouTube, and then we drop those in podcast form on like 30 plus websites. So no matter what form you want to consume the content, please consume it and check us out and give me that follow, that subscribe, that like, that share. I would really appreciate that. Also, wow, thanks Gizmo, all the gifted subs. Hey, and that's a Gizmo from my very first stream, Team Nameless. Gizmo was playing on Rio, the Netrunner. If anyone's familiar, we combined Red with 2020 before I got the advanced copy of Red. And yeah, shout out to Gizmo, my buddy Daniel. I'm actually going to be hitting you up soon. We're starting a live stream night. I'm also going to be hitting up you too, Raven, since you and Daniel both live local to me. We might be doing in-person some gameplay things and showcasing some other interesting games, and maybe even a family night with my parents, also with my wife's nephew. Just some interesting things coming to Cybernation Uncensored. A little more on that in the near future. But yeah, this is our team Nevermore. They basically have sold themselves to Raven Microcybernetics. If you're not familiar with Cyberpunk Red, during character creation, you can sell yourself to a crime syndicate, a corporation, or join the military and get some extra money. And that's what this team has done. So they're a special task force for Raven Microcyb. And Kish is their media. And basically the team has to go into this unique Club Euphoria, that's having a themed event for the next 2 weeks for Rockland Augmentics, their release party for their perpetual energy biochip that they're basically putting into cyberware to provide perpetual energy and amongst other things. Long story short, they got some case information to be able to transport it. They worked their way into a club. They've way too much stuff to mention, but long story short, they've got a frame Savage Docs, make it look like they stole the microchip. They've got to steal it for Raven Microcyb and make it look like Savage Docs did it. Savage Docs works with the Tiger Claws and Yakuza. They run their shop nearby from the club. They were able to jack a pass from Savage Docs. They were able to kind of get in with some of the Tiger Claws. They have some of them at the event. They've got some fake uniform stuff. They've got their thermal case to try to jack the chip. Most of the team has barricaded themselves, or at least gathered up in the manager's office while Gnostics is on the club system, and they killed the manager. They killed one of the security guards, and Kish is upstairs. The main act, the Chromie Scavers, has just taken the stage. Things are getting rowdy. She got the gangers to get her some drinks. They're hanging out with her contact from Biotechnica. And the team where they left off in the manager office is that Tech Abe, who's a fan of Hank C. Just happened to come back there because if you remember, they put him off near the door about saying the bar was broken or whatever that false info they gave to the manager, I think it was. But he went and checked that out while they were doing what they were doing in the office, killing people. But now he just kind of walked in, hey, Hayes, which is the manager's name, the bar seems to be fine. I checked out, oh my God, what's going on? And he noticed Hank and everyone, Hank, what the fuck? And that's where we left off. That's where we're starting. So let me bring up some Sirenscape. Let's put us in the nightclub. Just some drinks at the bar since we're downstairs. Shout out to Sirenscape, official sponsor of Cybernation Uncensored. Also, Loki Maps. Shout out to Loki Maps hooking me up. Let me make sure this isn't too loud that we're drowning out our stream.
Is it the same link from last time?
Yeah, it should be the same exact link. The hyperlink. There we go. All right, cool. Everyone, you hear the club going, the bar's going. We're kind of out of initiative since you're not really in combat. So let's take it down to the office. Gnostics, you're in the system. Jax, Scarecrow, you're both standing there next to Hank C, who just finished off the manager. You kind of posted up in the seat, as well as a security guard, and the door opened as Abe notices everything. And then after scanning, and Hayes, what the fuck, makes eye contact with you, Hank. Hank, what the fuck is going on? What?
Hey, I want you to first off, calm the fuck down right now, and immediately I close the door. And then as soon as, with my back to the door, I turn Abe around and I've got him face to face with me. And I say, Abe, I know you're freaked out at the moment. I'm about to do some rocker boy shit with my friends here. And I need you to do me one favor. Say nothing about this. Don't worry about this. Take your shit, go home, And in fact, I give him my contact number, and I said, here's the deal. Once I'm done with this gig here and doing what I need to do, I'm going to hook you up, and because I need a good tech moving forward for my shows, you're going to work with me.
Nice. Give me a charismatic impact roll. Let's see what you're going to need here.
7.
Nice. Give me 1 second. You got a 7? Yeah. Hank, seriously, and he kind of like backs up against the door. Look, I'm a fan. I love what you're doing. Like, I'll work with you. I can't. You see him panicking. He's looking. I can't handle this, man. I can't. This is too much, man. That's my boss. This is where I work. You guys killed him. You killed him.
Technically, she was your boss. Past tense.
Oh, God. He turns over and throws up in the corner of the room. He just starts throwing up. Oh, God. What did you guys do? He's like looking at the bodies.
Abe, take a breath. Like I said, there's some shit I have to do tonight. Now,
this is too much. This is too much. What does Jax do? Scarecrow said what he said. Hank kind of said what he said. I kind of failed on the charismatic check there. You can kind of tell it's definitely outside of his comfort zone. You even, after Scarecrow makes the comment, he looks around. You even see him throw up. Like, you can, without even doing a deduction roll or human perception, like, you can tell, like, he's not around shit like this that often. He's not that type of edge runner, He's just some tech that works at this club. So this is way beyond him. But after Hank says that, you see the reaction. Scarecrow says what he says. What does Jax say or do? Or Belladonna? I don't know who she is right now.
It's Jax. So, just looking at him. Come on, Buttercup. Just suck it up. Follow what the nice man is telling you, and you make it out here. And you make it out of here. It's rain.
Yeah, give me a persuasion. And yeah, in this, you should be able to, I believe, double-click on the skill and it should roll it, or I think you can drag it over into the chat window and it should roll it. Shout out to Fantasy Grounds, official sponsor of Cybernation Uncensored. We finally made the transition over to Fantasy Grounds, and I'm so excited to finally be there with all of my teams. And I think the last team I got to move over is Dune. We have my Dune stream tomorrow at noon. It's the last Sunday of every month. And if I don't get it, moved over by tomorrow, it will be by the next session, I promise.
But Dune is on Fantasy Grounds.
Exactly.
It's new.
Yeah, you say that, Jackson, and you see Abe kind of like stop and back up against the run. He looks at you and just like, yeah, just don't hurt me. Just don't hurt me.
Oh, you won't get hurt as long as you follow along. You play along nice.
Okay. Like, you can tell he's scared and confused, and he's just. You can only imagine his head's spinning right now. What does Gnostics do? Hears and sees all this going on. You are in the system, but you also can see meat space. You know how net running is. What does Gnostics want to do or say or anything, or we can hop into the system? It's up to you.
Sounds like you all have this under control. He's going to keep working in the system. I believe I was right at the top there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was just getting started, and then all the chaos started kind of happening, right, with the manager coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I believe you did already. No, you already had control of everything, I believe.
Oh, right.
Yeah. No, that's right. You did. Because I have it marked here, the Black Ice. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at a different. I don't think I.
No, I believe you had control over everything, and you were debating on what to do. And I think Hank had you pause because at the moment, if I'm remembering right, you were going to cause some chaos or something, and then Kish mentioned the live act starting or something. That's when the manager came in. Then you had to kill them. Then the security came in. Like, it just kind of escalated from there. But if I'm right, you do have. You're in the system. You have control over the control node and everything when you want to.
So I'm pretty much ready to go as soon as somebody wants me to.
And a little reminder too, just so you know, just to recap since it's been a minute. You're in around that control node. You have control over everything that a normal nightclub would have: the sound system, the lights inside and out, the locks, all the main entrance doors, back entrance, the snow machine, security cams, as well as the outside supply entrance, sub-level supply entrance you have access to, environmental defenses and the security alarm, something called full lockdown. When it comes to environmental defenses, where's my list? Yeah, you see blood swarm, sleep gas elevator, tanglefoot flooring, and then also drone. All of which are offline currently, obviously. I think you also saw, if I didn't explain it before, you see that there is a demon imp, but it looks like it's offline. Just being a netrunner, you can kind of tell, like, obviously while the manager's here, she's netrunning, she controls things. If she needs to trigger a defense or something, she will, but other than that, it's just normal club stuff. Then obviously when it's after hours, which for them is only on their Mondays from a certain time, because this is a 24-hour club, hits the self-defense, the defense is probably a demon runs the system, as most would.
Does anybody fancy a little bit of snow?
One sec, nothing. Let's deal with Abe real quick. Abe, I don't want you to do anything, brother. All right? I just want you to leave and go home. You don't have to get involved with this. I don't want to hurt you.
Take a smoke break, pal.
I had to hurt them to get this job done. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Just don't hurt me. I just and he's looking at the bodies. Okay. I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
Can I roll a human perception just to see how truthful he's being with me at the moment?
Yeah. Give me a human perception. Hey, what's up, Bryce? Shout out to Bryce from Fantasy Grounds. I was just giving Fantasy Grounds a shout out about how we finally transitioned for all of my teams except for Dune, which is tomorrow at noon. But I'll get it going by next time. I know Bryce has been real helpful getting me over there and the transition. He's also been the one when any of the players have had questions. He's been hooking us up with answers and trying to do the best he can to keep us moving forward. All right, what did you get there, Hank?
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you're not getting a read on him. I mean, you can tell face value. He's terrified. He's shaking. He's looking, scanning the room. He's like slightly panicking and stuff. But you're, can't get a read on it really. And then over upstairs, Kish, you're up there. The act has pretty much started. You hear the music going, and the Tiger Claws Toto's just chilling with you. His boys finally come back up. They've got some drinks. Critical Jim, thanks for the follow. But they come up there with the drinks, hand them out. All of you've got your drinks. The music's playing. People are like dancing and kind of crowded up. Toto kind of like backs you up, and you guys are kind of dancing a little bit. I think, didn't we do a dance check last time? I thought you and Toto did start dancing before we ended. So yeah, you're dancing. You got your drinks. The headlining act is playing. Thanks for the follow, Alex. And what's Kish doing?
I was catching back up, I believe we left off with me catching up and like, what are you guys doing downstairs? Because I was trying to see if I could see if somebody was going to be going into the room, but I couldn't because of the vantage point. I couldn't see down there.
Yeah.
Which sucked. And you said my friend had made it in, so she was there with her date. Yeah,
it's you and Bianca and her date Danny, and I believe you guys got some synth coke off of Toto. Not that you did it, but you at least got some off of him. His boys went and got some drinks, and now you're all hanging out having some drinks. It's Toto, a few of the Tiger Claws with him, you, Bianca, and her date Danny.
It's okay, but I mean, it's no Hank C. Like, you've heard of him, right?
No, who's that?
Oh, yeah, so I've done some stories on him before, and, I've, covered some of their tours and stuff. They're cool. I heard that they were supposed to be playing, but then I heard like some awful rumor that there was like some problem with the management, and then they like had double booked him, and then they didn't honor that he was supposed to be playing with his band or something, which totally sucks. Because I mean, this music's okay, but it's not like a banger.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't know anything about that. I never heard of them. I mean, I've heard of Chromie Scabbers though. I can't believe you don't like them. Like, they're awesome.
No, like they're great, they're okay, but like I was really like wanting something a little bit more, rowdy.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that. So that, yeah, that's cool. I'll have to look up Hank C. You say he gets like pretty rowdy, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Gets everybody like up off their feet and up out of their chairs and like fucking shit up, which is like so exciting.
Nice. All right. Well, that's cool.
Cyberpunk hipster.
Yeah, and you can see, the band's performing. The crowd's kind of getting rowdy, starting to mosh and dance a little. Little stage diving. It's getting pretty rowdy. Lights are going off. This is obviously the big headlining act of the night. It looks like they'll probably be performing for maybe like the next hour or so. But you're up there. You got some drinks. You're posted up. You do hear on the comms, with your team that obviously they just had to take out the manager, security. They're dealing with Abe, who is kind of in panic mode. Hank wasn't able to kind of convince them of too much, but Jax threatened them. Like, you're hearing all these things. You know what's going on. You also know Gnostics is in the system. So at any moment, you can chime in and contribute ideas or engage in the conversation as plans are being made. But let's go back down to the room. And, what's Hank doing?
I look at Abe and say, all right.
Oh, and real quick, Hank, or player, Nick, can you turn up your mic just a little bit for me? Is that possible?
Sure, give me just a second here.
Thanks. Yeah, and shout out to Fantasy Grounds for the raid. Really appreciate that. See, we give Fantasy Grounds a shout out and all those props for coming on board and sponsoring us and using them, and then bam, they reward us again with a raid. See how awesome Fantasy Grounds is?
Is that any better?
Oh yeah, much better. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to update the input volume. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So I point to Abe and go, all right, I want you in that corner, away from your vomit and away from the body. You're going to stay there until we get done. Once we're done, you leave.
Okay. He just like walks over to the corner. He saw his hands raised.
All right. Turn to Gnostics. Gnostics, can you clear us a path to the chip?
You're muted, bud.
Oh, muted.
Mute gods have been appeased.
They have been.
Clear you a path. Like, I control a lot of things in here, but I don't control people,
Okay. Do you have something that can give us a clear path to the case and to get out?
Suppose I could pull out drones and start shooting at people. That'd clear. That'd clear a
Don't
quick
shoot
path.
anybody up here. I'm saying this over the thing. It's starting to get really rowdy up here, like mosh pits and shit. Like, I could totally get some people, like, maybe to knock. Like, I could bang somebody into, like, the thing and have it knocked over, and then y'all can just, like, swoop in and pick it up.
Does it show me where, like, the Tanglefoot flooring is?
Yeah, there's Tanglefoot flooring all in the bottom level and on the top level. Pretty much all the flooring has Tanglefoot flooring.
I swear, if you start shooting people while I am up here, I will haunt your ass forever.
I'm wondering if I could make some of that Tanglefoot flooring malfunction and then just like on a certain path. That way people won't sit there. If they are sitting there, they're going to want to get up the fuck off.
I believe that's a question for the GM.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere that you put Tanglefoot flooring is going to kind of hold people until they either destroy it, or, avoid it if they see it or whatever. But yeah, once it's tangled up, they've got to pretty much destroy it. So I think the idea, if you're going to clear a path, would be to, sectionally raise up the Tanglefoot flooring other than in the center. so it kind of like tangles and holds people away, because if you put it up in the center, it's going to tangle and hold people in the center. But absolutely, I'll say you can pull up the Tanglefoot flooring in sections or in patterns. You have control over it, yeah. But I do want to remind the team and Gnostics, and I know Kish is already not wanting to get rowdy and violent or shoot anyone, anyways. But don't forget the main plan here. You got to steal it, but you also need to make sure that you make it look like Savage Docs did it.
Yeah. If you're able to control the individual bits of floor, like, do that, especially when we start getting up there. Otherwise, some snow, low lights, and bright flashes, just to make it harder to track us. In the meantime, Techie, just pull out the handkerchief, wipe off your face. And Scarecrow's gonna start stripping out of his jacket, turning it inside out into the tiger claw colors.
Yep. Same with Hank. He'll make sure he puts on the covering for his tattoos, face covering, whole 9 yards.
Does the manager have a skeleton, like a manager's skeleton key card on them?
Yeah, she has a master pass. She has like a manager's pass.
Oh well, I will help myself to that. She doesn't need it.
Look at Jack. The pass.
Okay.
I'll make sure to drop this on our way out. That way we'll release some evidence.
Okay.
So I'll take the jerry rig key pass we got from Savage Docs. That way, when we're on our way out, I can drop it to leave evidence behind again.
Looking it up.
At which point, I'll open up the guitar case, take the guitar out, take out the 2 heavy pistols, hand one to Scarecrow, put my guitar back in, and then look at Jack and be like, when you leave, could you please make sure to grab this?
What am I, the baggage person?
No, you are a very capable Ripper Doc, and you can be a very scary person.
I'm the bag boys. I've got the cooling case and my carry-all with my rifle in it.
Sure, I suppose.
It's a show on the road. And under my breath, I will whisper to Jack, I don't want you to have to do this, but if it gives you any trouble,
I don't think I'll have to go that far, but if need be, he's consider it done.
Well,
Although I could possibly just sedate him when he's not looking.
that works too.
As with some coke.
Well, as long as we're waiting around a little bit, I suppose I'm gonna leave a little virus here. Leave a little calling card for the tiger claws.
Whatever you got to do, man. Just make sure we leave enough behind to make it look like they did it.
How about all drinks are free for the next week?
I love it.
Hit him where it hurts, the wallet.
I'm paper trail leading the turtle.
Hey, and I'll leave a little message that says tiger claws for life.
Like, you don't actually have to incriminate Toto on this. Like, it could just be somebody else, right? I mean, he's actually really nice, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Boys, what's wrong with me? Maybe I shouldn't date him, okay?
If you can get away and go to the bathroom, that would be a good time.
Shit, don't shoot anybody. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get my friends out of here? Can you think about that?
Ask her to go to the bathroom with you.
No, he's... Oh.
Oh, if I have to shoot Daniel, I won't shoot him in the face.
Hey. Yeah, we can fix other things. Just leave the face alone.
You have my word on my honor. If there is a casket, it will be open.
Okay, and Jax, you could totally fix him if his face gets fucked up, right?
Sure.
Okay, thank God.
Oh.
Just make sure it's a flesh wound.
Undergo a heist. Priority.
Daniel
right.
Kendall.
Let's get the show on the road.
All right. Should I roll a interface check for this virus?
Oh yeah, yeah. Anything that you want to create to do that, definitely.
Yeah. So I want try to make so that all the drinks just come up as free of charge for the next week, and then it's gonna make the drink robot, as he's like giving drinks up for free, be like, compliments of the tiger claws, compliments of the tiger claws.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can do that. It'll just be a DV of just a DV of 6 for something like that.
Okay.
And it should only take you about 5 minutes to do that.
Nice. 8.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to figure it out. It's just going to take you, like I said, a few moments to kind of work on that program. But while you're working on that, what is Hank Jackson Scarecrow doing now that you've got everything gathered up? Oh, and don't forget about the -2s and +2s. I've been seeing rewarded this session. I forgot to mention it earlier. I know Savage had a couple +2s, and now Cold Spider just has a -2.
We've got 5 +2s right now.
Nice. But yeah, you got everything gathered up. You hear Gnostics kind of doing that drink virus. What's the next plans? What's the next step? Why don't you guys discuss it in character, lay it out?
Well, first, just to have if I, God forbid, I need them, Scarecrow just gets his grenades ready, a pair of flashbangs. And all right, so once the atmospherics are up and running, just make our way upstairs. Once we get the all clear that Kish is out of the way, we let Gnostics know. He starts setting off the Tanglefoot, and I'm gonna start drilling a hole through the case with my rifle.
I believe I could actually just open the case up. You don't actually have to drill into it.
Oh, if he can do that, that's even better.
Yeah, Gnostics has control of the case. Oh, and I forgot to mention that too, with the on-off power. We do know that the club is being powered by this nano chip. It's kind of like the fun part of people seeing it in action, right, for the 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Gnostics does have control to turn off the power from the chip and back to the main power, or just disconnect it, turn off power altogether. And he definitely can unlock and open and close the case. That actually has it. So yeah.
Oh. Just give me a couple more minutes for this virus and be ready to go.
And Kish, give me a perception while everyone's chatting about this too.
Perception. A 10.
Yeah, you're not seeing a lot go on except just a rowdy crowd. It's just starting to really pick up out there, and it's kind of hard to see just your height and the amount of crowd going on. It's crowded and rowdy.
B, I'm not. I think I've had like a lot to drink. I really need to run to the bathroom. Would you mind coming with me?
Yeah. Are you talking to Bianca or Toto?
Bianca.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, maybe we can get the guys to go downstairs and get us some more drinks though, because like I'm parched, but I also I need a minute to freshen up and stuff.
Yeah. Sure. Danny, you want to grab us some drinks? Then you see Toto lean in. It's like, I'll have my boys grab another round.
No. You know what I like? I like when you do stuff for me sometimes. Kind of hot. So, I mean, if you'll stick with Daniel, make sure Daniel doesn't get lost, because you've been here before, right?
Yeah.
No, they can say, oh, wait, let them, because there's more of your boys, right? They can stay on the dance floor and save our spot while you guys go get us a drink.
All right, yeah, sounds good. I got it. Yeah, he goes off with Danny, and they head down.
Go. And we go to the bathroom.
Yep, and Bianca heads to you to the bathroom. There's a bit of a line, so you're just kind of waiting in line to get into the bathroom right now, in the girls' room.
Is it like out of the danger zone from what I'm hearing of what's about to go down?
I mean, you're still upstairs, but you're way on the backside of the club near the elevators. Yeah.
Oh, good. So we're near an exit-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Is there also a stairwell, like an emergency stairwell? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just get in line and wait.
Yeah, you wait in line, and yeah, you, the rest of you, the four of you, are down in the office. Gnostics, you just finished up with the program for the next couple weeks. The bar is going to be giving away drinks for free, and the AI is going to mention it's courtesy of Tiger Claws.
All right. So if you want free drinks, now's the time. But I'm gonna be switching to the main power, if you don't mind. So there might be a little bit of a blip in the lighting and sound. So stand by.
Good.
Switching to main power.
Yeah, it's fluid. You make the switch and don't even notice it. Yeah, you don't notice a change.
Let's go.
All right. So Tanglefoot flooring. It's gonna go on. Well, actually, should I deploy the snow first?
Yeah. Low snow or high snow, low lights, and get those strobes and streamers going.
Midnight blizzard storm. Got it.
Yes.
All right. Signaling that going off in 3, 2, 1, go.
And Scarecrow and I head out.
Yep,
Deploying.
open the door and go.
Deploying Tanglefoot flooring.
What's Jack's gonna do while you see Scarecrow and Hank heading out of the office and Gnostics, triggering the different things? What's her plan?
Cozying up with Abe, trying to make sure he's calm and not going to do anything stupid.
Yeah, when you check on him, you can he's sweating and he's still arms up in the corner. He's like looking at the bodies and looking at all of you, and like you can tell like he's probably a little damaged from this experience.
So I non-aggressively approach him and kind of put my with my hypo spray in hand, kind of palming it. I reach behind his back like to pat him on the shoulder, and then as soon as I find an opening, I'm gonna sedate him.
Nice. Yeah, I won't even make you do a roll. He's not contesting this. It's you're easily able to administer a air hypo into him. Is this the one to render him unconscious? Mm-hmm. Or is this? I know we mentioned the bleach one before.
No, this is just the one to render him unconscious.
Yeah. Instantly, you just see his eyes glaze. Within half a second, his body just drops to the ground. He's snoring and breathing heavily. He's out. Shh, go to sleep.
Problem solved. Message to Hank, problem solved.
Thank you, Jack. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, and Hank and Scarecrow, you step out of the office. You can hear Chromie Scavers performing upstairs. Down here, there's some people at the bar, and you even overhear a couple of, holy shit, like that was free? And like as you're walking past it. But down here is actually kind of dead compared to upstairs. You can see through the flooring, it's just packed. Everyone's up there for the headlining act. But you also notice the snow dropping in the club, the lights kind of going off. And this is just down here, it's happening up there as well. But what are Hank and Scarecrow doing?
Scarecrow's gonna lament the bar for a minute, but only in passing. He's like, damn it. But eyes on the proverbial prize. Gonna towards the left probably, since and just make sure that we're not catching a tail on our way over.
Yeah, give me a perception.
I'm following Scarecrow.
All right, I'm for the time being, I'm going to put up. Let's do. How do I do that? I'll do 4 points in
If
threat detection.
I believe you can do it in your roll ability. There's a tab under character at the bottom there, and it says rolls or ability. Might be ability. And I apologize. I'm still learning too, and I've been transitioning all my team, so there's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve here for anybody watching. It'll probably take us a few sessions, but yeah, it's somewhere over there. And if not, if you can't find it right away, you can just do a general roll. And if you look at the bottom left at that little modifier, yeah, you can add in there whatever mod it would have been, and just give me that.
Yeah. It'd just be a perception +4. Because that's all threat detection is.
Sure. Then yeah, put a +4 in that mod in the bottom left, and give me a perception, and we'll figure out. I think that, like I said, under character, under abilities, I think somewhere there you drag it over and adjust your number or something. But
okay, it's the clicking and dragging thing that's gonna be getting me for a while. All right, perception, modifier 4, and click the thing. There we go. No, I said click.
You either double click it, or you can drag it and toss it into.
There we go.
You can toss it into the window too.
That's a 22. All right. Click and drag. That's a thing. All right. Now I know. All right. So 22 for that perception.
Nice. Yeah, you can just kind of scoping out the area. You can tell that anybody that's down here is pretty much focused on the bar, or like they're beelining it upstairs, like talking about, Chroma Scrabbers, the Scrabbers started, and they're like trying to get up to the dance floor. No one's really paying attention to you and Hank.
Excellent.
Well, I should probably take this moment to scrub your faces on the cameras, actually, shouldn't I?
I'm wearing a mask for a very specific reason. Like my mask and my my face and my tattoos are covered. So.
Well, scared there over there. Probably need to scrub your face here.
Be appreciated.
Give me a moment.
It's so funny that you, of all people, are saying scrub somebody's face. Oh, you mean digitally now?
What do you mean by that? I took a shower this morning and...
I know, you smell really delightful. I was just saying.
Didn't he smell like some kind of bread scented shampoo or something that he used?
It was delicious. Rosemary.
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
But yeah, Gnostics, if you're gonna fuck with the camera footage, what is the plan there? Because I know there's the ultimate plan of, making it look like Savage Docs did it, or Tiger Claws, or anything along those lines. You talked about those things before. Fill me in, because I know you want to scrub Scarecrow. You don't see Hank. But what's the plan with all the security footage stuff? What are you gonna do?
I was hoping to basically short out all footage from when we came in last time and this time, and then right up until about this moment, and then anywhere that Scarecrow would be, or actually all of our team, scrubbing, like making sure their faces are digitally pixelated out, as well as a few other people in the club, just to like throw it off the trail, just a few of the randos.
Hey, thanks for the raid initiative order.
Oh wow, 2 raids. Welcome to the party, pal.
Do I need to give you a any sort of
well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to scrub all the cameras and kind of erase the footage, just give me that interface. And again, it's only going to be a 6 for like a basic scrub sort of thing. No, nice, yeah. Yeah, you easily do it. You can get in the camera footage and take any of the footage that's there and just kind of scrub faces.
All right, we're good to go. Give me the word, and I'll activate the flooring, keep people in the proverbial spots, and then I can just open up the case for you, and then we can skedaddle.
Well, which word?
Go. Yes.
Chaos.
That's chaos. Fire. Fuck you, Gnostics. Let's go.
That is a mouthful of a safe word, but I like it. All right.
Nice. And then yeah, what's Jax doing? You were able to take out Abe. What's her next plan?
And then just see where I'm needed. Try to back up Hank.
Okay. Yeah, you easily catch up to Hank and Scarecrow at the elevator. As Hank, Scarecrow, and Jax, you're able to pile into the elevator with a bunch of other club goers and head up to the dance floor. As you get up there, just as you get out of the elevator, you just barely in the corner of your eye catch Kish and Bianca going into the ladies' room. There's a line coming out of the bathroom, and Kish, you finally are making your way in there as you just catch out of the corner of your eye Hank and Jackson Scarecrow coming out of the elevator. But yeah, you enter the dance floor and it is packed. It's like shoulder to shoulder. People are, dancing, moshing, stage diving. Chromie Scabbers they're doing a great job. They're tearing it up. Lights are going crazy. Gnostics has triggered the snowstorm. So there's snow falling in the club to match the icy sort of theme that's going on here. And sub-zero temperatures. But what's the plan? Hank, Jackson, Scarecrow, as you step out onto the dance floor and see all this happening.
To Jack, I'll turn and say, make sure everybody gets out. And look at Scarecrow, lead the way.
Fuck you, Gnostics.
Fuck you, Gnostics.
All right, let's go. Activating nice little perimeter here around the. And it'll be clear for you.
I'm bouncing off of people.
Try not to step where anyone else is sticking.
Making donations to myself.
Nice. Yeah, let's as Gnostics triggers that, the three of you up there can see, as the crowd's kind of moshing and dancing and there's this big circle pit in the center, you notice as people kind of hit the edges, like they're getting tangled up and kind of piling up. Some people are falling down. There's people kind of yelling over the music and fucking with the flooring and like looking confused and like this, and they're just messing with it as the center's kind of getting disrupted. But as you kind of try to make your way through what's been somewhat parted by this tanglefoot flooring, Hank, Jackson, Scarecrow, each give me an athletics.
Oh boy.
And then Kish, you and Bianca enter the bathroom. What's Kish's plan? Obviously, without getting graphic, we know what bathrooms are used for, but I also know this was you getting away from the chaos, so I don't know if there's conversation and things,
Yeah, I would take my time in the stall, and after I would come out and I'd be fixing my makeup, I would be fixing my hair, like I would be, checking myself, making sure, and making small talk with Bianca. Yeah, so Daniel seems super nice, super cute.
He's awesome.
That's the first date.
It's great. He's like a perfect gentleman, and you see how good looking he is. Like I can't even believe it. But give me a conversation, Kish, because you are trying to stall,
Yes.
And I just want to see how well you're doing at stalling her. She's anxious to get back out there to her date,
If there's no objections, I'm going to be using one of the +2s.
Same.
Go for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can tell you that we've already seen Jax get knocked by some moshers, and she falls to the ground.
Go.
I make a big scene about it too.
I got a 20.
And
Before. Oh wait, were you
Nice.
trying to get me to +2?
no.
No. Okay.
We were using +2s for our athletics rolls.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't need it. So yeah, 20.
Nice, that's great. Yeah, Bianca's into it. Like the second you start asking her about it, like you can tell she's all willing to go on and on about her date and how great it's going, and she's just over the moon about it. She's so happy and excited, and like it's easy to get her to kill time and just drag on conversation. But
And I'll also start making her up just to like kill more time. I'm like, oh wait, let me fix your hair. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Like,
she's all into
we
it.
should take some selfies, bathroom selfies.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah, she's into it. Everything that you're saying, she's just into it. She's having a great time. And then yeah, out on the dance floor, you see, like I said, Jax kind of make her way through, get knocked down, and Scarecrow, you're able to dodge some people. Hank goes to kind of help Jax when she gets knocked, and it actually takes him down with it too. It's like a little bit of a dog pile on the edge of the pit right there, as some people are getting tangled up, some on the edge aren't. But unfortunately, Hank and Jax just got knocked down by the group of moshers.
Well, I had a +2, so mine was 14.
Okay, no.
Makes a difference.
Oh, then you're fine too. Just needed to beat a 13.
Okay.
I forgot that you had the +2 in there. Yeah, when you do rolls too, put the +2 in that modifier. If you see in the bottom left there on Fantasy Grounds, there's that little spot. You just put in the modifier right there.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Then you go to catch Jax missing her. She falls down in this little dog pile of a pit as you and Scarecrow are standing there amongst the chaos.
Picking myself up and dusting myself off, cussing out the bloke that just knocked me down. I bump into someone else. I'm gonna try this again because I tried this before. I was so rudely knocked to the ground. I'm gonna try to pick someone's pocket.
This is fucking hilarious to watch on camera.
Because I got a 13 the last time.
No, it's just like.
What are you doing?
Fix the fucking Gnostic.
Trying to pick a pocket?
Yeah, I got 13 last time, but I guess just scrub that out.
Oh yes.
Bump into someone, knock them, or possibly knock them to the ground, and
Nice. Yeah, you knock someone. You're able to jack an agent out of a pocket and 1d100 eddies. Hey, thanks for the follow, Nate. Yeah, give me 1d100 there. You should see it at the bottom. You can just toss the 100 in the actual chat window on Fantasy Grounds. And
where's the? I just see the dice at the bottom. Let's see there.
Oh, okay. There should be.
Or do you just want me to roll percentile?
Yeah, you can do that. Do that.
Oops. 1 second. $66.
Nice. Yeah, you find out 66 eddies and an agent in one of these concert goers' pockets, and easily jack that as you're making your way through the crowd. And as you do that, Hank and Scarecrow, give me a perception. And back down to Gnostics, you see all this shit going on. What are you doing other than the Tanglefoot flooring? Any other viruses, programs, and things that you should probably be working on, knowing that some things take minutes, multiple rounds, and you have DVs to beat to do certain viruses, and they might take multiple tries. Is there anything that Gnostics wants to work on or do while they're kind of pressing forward with the mission?
Yeah, I want to make it look. Well, first off, well, I'm gonna wait till I finish doing everything here before I do my cloak check. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to leave a virus here that does make it seem like a very like a Tiger Claws Netrunner did a very sloppy job covering their tracks in this system.
Nice. That'll be a DV10.
Okay.
So give me a DV10, and yeah, something like that is definitely going to take you another 5 minutes or so.
Can I use a +2 on that?
Yeah, go ahead. I usually don't do it on the roll abilities. You got so many +2s, and this is kind of climactic moment. I'll give you that. You got some serious things you need to work on, so you're going to need the help.
Yes, just got it.
Nice. See, needed it. Yeah, you drop that in. It's just going to take you, like I said, about 5 minutes or so. But you've got the process going, and you see it's working. You're able to drop down like a kind of a fake cloak that's like real low DV. Any basic Netrunner should be able to uncover it, and you make it look like it's a Tiger Claw doing it. And then, yeah, back up on the dance floor with that perception. What did you guys get there?
Got a 20.
I got an 11.
Nice. Yeah, Hank, you're not noticing as much. Maybe you notice Bella Jack's pickpocketing, and you're trying to help her get up and dealing with that sort of fiasco while Scarecrow's looking forward and noticing that over through the kind of rowdy crowd and some of them getting tangled up and whatnot, you can see the perpetual energy chip in that ice case. And it's right in the center. It's no longer glowing blue. Like it's evident that like it's not powering the club anymore. But the other thing that you notice is right on either side of the case are 2 security guards. It looks like they've got shotguns strapped to their backs. They have stun batons in their hands. And they're just kind of posted up on either side of the case, just kind of, anytime the crowd gets too close, they're just knocking them away from the case. And you see them kind of like pointing at people getting tangled up and talking to each other like, what the fuck? What? Like ignoring it and just kind of guarding the case.
Gnostics, can you turn on the Tanglefoot directly around the case. You're muted, buddy.
And Gnostics can absolutely do that, but it's going to take him, a couple turns because he's in the middle of that other virus right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But he can. I didn't want to take that away from you. I was just chiming in because I know he was muted. I was just letting you know.
The virus is also important. So.
Sure. Could bust up these drones and fuck with them, get them to chase the drones away.
You're the maestro, so do your thing.
All right, give me a couple of minutes in the middle of something here, but once you see the drones, that'll be your cue to advance on the case then.
The drones go hot. And it'll jab Hank and Jax on the shoulder. Once I've seen them, I can point them out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just as casual as I can, clock them at the two shotgun-toting guards.
Good.
And it's, I guess, maneuver like a shark, circling some fresh meat, just making sure that there's no guys hidden around, cutting the pie, checking corners.
Yeah, you go around. You're not seeing any other security guards or anything. Just those two kind of posted up. The crowd, as I described. Other than that, you see, a handful of tiger claws kind of off to the edge of the pit, kind of past the edge of the Tanglefoot flooring, and you see them all laughing and pointing out the people getting tangled up and stuff, and just laughing and pointing that out. Other than that, Chromie Scavers are tearing it up. People are still enjoying themselves. Even some of the people tangled up are still all that.
Perfect.
But back over to Gnostics, you're able to get that virus done and hooked up with that fake cloak, just for the sake of streamlining things. You see Hank and Jackson Scarecrow kind of circling around the case. You see the security guards up there. What's your plan?
All right, gonna bust up these drones, and they're gonna they were aerial drones, right?
It was a big spider drone.
Oh, big spider drone.
Spider drone, yeah.
Even worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna control that to come out and just basically bump into security guards and be knocking around in the case and knocking into people, and basically, as soon as it gets their attention, they try to go after it. It's gonna scuttle away.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting the drone out and starting to make your way up to the dance floor, and you notice this drone actually from the where it's stored downstairs can exit to the downstairs level. It also has kind of a dummy elevator sort of thing set up. Where it can go up and pop up in the top of the dance floor as well, and it pops out there. And you're noticing you can actually walk on walls and ceiling with this spider drone. The legs have some type of electromagnetic sort of ends that are connected to some type of paneling in the club, to where this drone can walk all dimensions of this club. But you're making your way over there. Kish, you're in the bathroom, and you're starting to run out of things to distract Bianca with. You hear in the intercom Gnostics has been fucking with that program, the clone. Now he's got a drone going. The team's up there. Belladonna fell down. She's pickpocketing, Tangle flooring. All that's going on, and the shit still hasn't hit the fan yet, so to speak. But yeah, you're running out of shit to talk about. Bianca's like, hey, shouldn't we get back out there?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Ooh, I'm just a little busy. Let's
You
get
okay?
back out there. Maybe I just needed something to eat. I haven't had much to eat, and then the drinking and the dancing, and of course I wanted another drink, but maybe I should have had something to eat before this, because we did not go on a dinner date like the two of you before.
Oh, hold on. She digs in her purse. She's like, oh, I got a kibble stick if you want a kibble stick. It's like a Slim Jim, but made out of kibble, and it's really gross, but it is what it is. She's like, I got a kibble stick if you...
Yeah. Eat that.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much worse than I was imagining.
I will start eating it reluctantly.
Give me a resist torture and drugs to not throw up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding.
I'm gonna say maybe you want to throw up. It might.
That's true.
Right.
No, but you're able to do that. You kind of pull off being sick, just buying yourself one last sort of idea, and it works. She's your friend. She's trying to help, so she gives you that. Back over to Hank Jackson Scarecrow. You know Gnostics is coming up there with the drone, and you actually see it kind of pop out this sort of open panel in the wall that's kind of midway up above the crowd's head level, and it starts walking across the wall and coming down, making its way towards the energy chip case. What's Scarecrow Jackson Hank gonna do?
Had to be spiders. Is he gonna wait to see what the drones do? Because Gnostic said wait for the drones to do their thing. I'm wondering if he's gonna face hug or drop bear on some poor bastard. Yeah, it's just, I'm rearing, ready to go. Just wasting the balls of my feet.
Yeah, same. Until I see the drone do something, I'm not going to make a move, and I'm going to wait for Scarecrow to make the first move.
Yeah. What about Jax? Same thing, kind of post up and wait.
Kind of, and then I'm also studying the guards around the chip. See if they're how well armored they are.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Give me a second to locate it.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go.
Jesus!
Davis!
I can probably discern what type of underwear they're wearing.
I mean, at this point, you can probably tell them. You can probably tell what they ate in the last 6 hours with that perception roll.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got a couple critical successes tonight. That's awesome. You're having good luck with Jax. But yeah, as you check that out, and you look at the security guards, you see like Scarecrow kind of described, like both guys have shotguns strapped to their backs. They have stun batons in their hands. But you can also tell that they're wearing armor jack. Like you can clearly see light armor jack. In the shape of like this sort of security jumpsuit, and it looks like they're just kind of generic security. Like you're not seeing, Rockland Augmentics. You're not seeing NCPD. You're not even seeing Euphoria Nightclub like those other security guards are too. The one you killed and the one at the door. This looks like some third-party private security just to watch over the chip. Maybe extra security for it. Maybe security you didn't notice in previous visits here. Maybe something in place from somebody trying to rob it earlier in the night, if you remember when you first rolled up. But either way, that's what you see.
Particularly, I'm looking to see if their necks are exposed.
Yeah, I mean they've got armor jack suits on, the little collars, but you can see some skin around their helmets and little skin around the cuff areas before they hit their gloves, and yeah.
Perfect for me to slip in an air hypo.
Nice.
In the fight sometime.
And Gnostics, yeah, as you see them posted up, you get the spider drone going right down to the case, and like you said, it kind of dances around. You have a little bit of hard time getting through the tanglefoot flooring as it hits the floor to get to the center, but you easily do it. As you're doing that, all of you, without even perception, and you see on camera like Chromie Scavers even say in the mic, like in the middle of songs, like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on out there? All right," and they keep playing. But like you can clearly tell that they notice from the stage, like they see crazy shit's happening, But this drone goes down. You kind of bump into the case. It doesn't even seem to budge. Like that nano ice case. If you remember, it was like that nanotechnology frozen ice component, biotech stuff or whatever. It's super strong. The drone doesn't even budge it, but it kind of knocks and goes around. You hit one of the security guards. They kind of like look at each other. And then they like start trying to mess with the drone. And as you said, the second they try to start messing with it, one busting on an agent, maybe trying to do an electric security check, another one getting on his phone and kind of talking, you make the drone kind of go away. And one of the security guards just like looks to the other one and just starts going after the drone, following it while the other one stays by the ice case. Where are you going with it?
Gonna take him downstairs and just kind of go on like a loop around place.
Nice. Yeah, you walk it through the crowd and start heading downstairs, and the guard's like following it. You can see he's like messing with his agent, And you're in the system. You can see on the control node, like there's clear, third-party attempts at accessing control over this, which requires an electronics security check. It takes about 5 minutes to counter. Like if you're not in a system, you can counter drones that way. So you can tell this security guard, he's like trying to do it, but failing. Maybe not that tech savvy, but you see he's trying, and he's following the drone downstairs. And then back up to the bathroom, Kish. You're done eating the stick. Bianca's like, all right, you ready? Let's get back out to the guys.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, let's do that. Oh wait, do you have like a mint or something? I have this like the breath thing. Like if he tries to kiss me, like you know.
Yeah. She hands you a mint.
Okay,
She's got some gum.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, gum's good. Yeah, something just to, Yeah.
Okay. You good? Let's get back.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Kish, feign vomiting if you can.
What?
Feign vomiting if you can, like anything to keep her in there. You've got.
Okay.
Give us like 2 minutes.
Oh, wait. What did you say that was made out of?
It's a kibble stick. I mean, it's just made out of stuff. I don't know.
Oh, did you check the expiration date on it?
I mean, does kibble even expire? I think that stuff is like, I don't know.
Oh no, I think it had weird days, and I think the mint was like helping, but like, oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
She picks up the wrapper. She's like, no date. I don't know. It says it's buffalo things. That flavor is pretty normal. I don't.
Oh god. I think I'm allergic to that, or maybe like, oh no. And we're gonna like bust into a stall that's open.
Yeah, you go in there and start doing the throw up thing. Give me an acting check.
Okay.
It's funny because
all good things.
Yeah, I was gonna let you ride on that communication roll, but I like that you keep pressing to try to keep her in safety and stay out of it. So this is a ditch effort here. Let's.
With this roll, I will eat my hat.
Oh yeah, don't forget you got +2s. Oh nice. 16. Okay. Yeah, it's working. You're in there kind of faking it, and you hear Bianca at the bathroom stall like, "Girl, are you okay?" And then you hear some other people kind of arguing like, "God, you guys have been in here forever. Can we get in that stall too?" And like the line is coming in and going to other stalls, and then Bianca starts arguing with some of the girls like, "Look, my friend's sick. Like, just give us some time, okay?"
Would you rather me puke on your shoes? Just give me a minute.
Yeah, give us a minute. And this is where we'll take our 5-minute bio break. While Kish is having her 5-minute bio break.
Well, perfect timing. Serendipity.
Yeah, don't anybody go anywhere in chat. We're just going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to leave the mics hot. And we'll be right back.
I'm just imagining the security guy with his agent like trying to override the drone. He's just getting like a very like 16-bit tiger face, just like ruh, 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 ruh. Like doing like the old like Atari game over, like game over like laughing Bowser's.
Oh man, this is simultaneously going so well and so bad.
I know.
I love it. Oh man.
It's exciting.
Oh,
I love the story has been so much fun.
I like because I always love seeing the difference, especially for when it comes to faces, like the different because there's so many different styles of Rocker Boy and media. It's like and also just how they interact. Because it's so much different from my Tuesday game, where the roles are like almost inversed. Like the Rocker Boy is a very like, if like a very like pastel like Japanese Alita cover band of David Bowie.
What?
All the glam glitz and glitter, and then the more like very more like us like like kind of like
Stoic.
Yeah, like she's the media is fucking terrifying in my game. She's a chameleon. and it's like the point, you know, like everything she took that could like change hair color, skin tone, eye tone. So she just like remember that one guy who runs like the fight ring in Altered Carbon, who can just like shift his face.
Mm-hmm.
She's like that.
Oh, I love that.
That is awesome. That is horrifying. No, but it's so cool. All the different flavors that you can do with the various roles in this game is why it has it's become a rekindled old flame, because I played 2020 in high school for a bit. So this is like, oh man, it has a new edition, and like this is so much easier.
It's so easy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, good.
Oh no, it's just funny that you mentioned the whole David Bowie thing, because our friends, so the Initiative Order, that's the group that I normally stream with and stuff. When they raided, so they were playing a Cyberpunk one shot, and the theme was Ballroom Blitz. So it was very David Bowie, and like it was so funny that you mentioned that, because I'm like, hey, they just did something like very themed and similar.
Yes, the Rockabye My Games. He's got this very swanky custom battle axe guitar, but our techie turned it into like an actual battle axe, like gave it like the heated carbon glass blades on it, so it's straight out of that game Brutal Legend. So they just go and just kabong people. It's and because of work I've been having to like put a hiatus on it. We're so close to publishing, and I can finally get back to running it for my guys.
I don't know why I initially made Hank much more of a stoic, but I think it's just kind of like after everything that's gone on, I think he's at this point just a nerd to the fact that like I'm getting fucked over here. I might as well just go with it until the proper time to resist.
Yeah, he's got like some some stoicism to him, but I think it's like, to me that just reads as like this is a guy who's like veteran punk, so his bullshit tolerance is just stratosphere high. Like he's like, yeah, this tracks, whatever. But then we also see when the gloves come off, and the big knucks and the wolvers come out, and he turns someone into spilled spaghetti on the floor.
Oh, I remember a stand-up that Henry Rollins did, and he talked about his personal characteristics, like nice, polite, but capably violent.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of where I was like, that's the rocker boy I want to play. Nice, polite, stoic, but capably violent.
Yeah, that fits all the OG veteran punks that I know. It's like, I don't go to the mosh pit anymore because of my knees and back, but if you come at me and you come at me in a parking lot, I'm gonna call an ambulance, and it's gonna be for you. I need to top off my drink while I still got time. Water.
That's probably good.
Cat keeps wanting to have a cameo. Oh, when I was getting ready for tonight, I looked up and to make sure the camera was working and everything, and I just see the outline of my cat like right on top of my chair, and I'm like, damn it, this is not the night for you to have a cameo.
A familiar ones equal screen time.
She is diva, so yeah, it's good.
So I'm not really a scrapper. I just wait for you and Scarecrow to initiate, and then I'll look for an opportune opening to try and hypo somebody.
Okay.
I was also thinking about pushing, like shoving someone into one of the tiger claws and try to initiate a freaking scuffle.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can cover Kish and Knoxvix to get them out, you know. Because at this point, me and Scarecrow trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
And make it look like Savage Docs did it.
They all dressed up as savage dogs. And then that's also why I was trying to I was thinking about shoving someone to start a scuffle with.
Did you just say you're dressed up like Savage Docs?
No,
we're dressed like Tiger Claws.
Or Tiger Claws. I mean. You running on fumes, Rob?
I always am. I rarely sleep and I work way too much on too many things.
A little bit of sativa will perk you right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that fine line, like that razor's edge between like exhaustion and second wind. So like you have like that that kind of like almost like a bit of a runner's high, but it's because like you're just on the cusp between being dead tired and up and about.
Are we ready to go back?
Yeah.
Do it. Hey, everyone can see us now. They could hear us the whole time, but now they can see us. What's up, chat? Thanks for hanging out. We're back. Let's continue on right where we left off. Let's do a little bit of initiative here to help things along. I'm gonna make a second window just for future reference on the overlay to show the combat tracker on Fantasy Grounds because it's so awesome. But yeah, let me drag everybody into the combat tracker. Don't roll initiative yet. I've got to get you in. Yeah, I'm gonna get you in.
Goodness.
I got to get you in the combat tracker here. There. Okay, now you should be able to go in the combat tracker and click initiative, or on your sheet, and it'll show up in there.
I'm going for abilities. I'm going to adjust. Since I did this before I roll initiative, I'm going to be doing 2 and 2. For the initiative, and then I'm going to be putting 3 into initiative reaction. That's it. 2 into initiative reaction, and then 3 into spot weakness.
Okay. And then Kish, you can just roll a d10 plus your reflex. That's your initiative. Or if you're on roll 20, just roll initiative there, and then just let me know what it is.
Oh gosh, that's a big fat 8.
Alright, so that'd be so there should have been a +2 on that, so that'd be a 19.
And
well, the +2 is I think built in.
I'm having a weird thing where I can't change move around the values of my on the roll abilities window.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm probably overthinking something, and it's right in front of me.
Yeah, no problem. That's fine. Let's see. Well, there's the map of the nightclub. There's the combat tracker. At least then people can see the combat tracker there if I bring it up. But yeah, Scarecrow. You see all this shit going down. You see one of the security guards kind of run after this drone that Gnostics is controlling and head downstairs. You see the other security guard, posted up in front of the the chip case, just keeping people from hitting it. People are getting tangled up on the sides. The center's somewhat open. There's still people there, obviously, but you three have, made your way through. You've circled around. You're kind of posted up. You also notice, on the intercoms, Kish is posted up in the bathroom, stalling more time with Bianca. Gnostics is still in the system, but what's Scarecrow doing?
I believe Belladonna goes before me.
No, on the tracker it says 10. Yeah.
She accidentally rolled twice.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, the first time she rolled, she got a 25.
All right. I'm gonna spend my move to close up, to steady close the distance to towards the guard at his back. I'm gonna hold my action for if Belladonna does doing the night, if she's doing the night. If that doesn't work, I'm going to step in.
Okay. Yeah, just so you have a better understanding of the setup. You can't really get behind him because the chip case is right on the front of the stage down in the crowd. But you can easily get kind of to the side of him.
I'll get this flank.
Yeah, and as you kind of get close, you get close, and at one point he looks over and just puts up his hand to kind of not get too close. He's obviously protecting the case a bit. But yeah, you're able to do that. You're both on the sides. Hey, thanks, Savage. There's some more +2s for the team. But yeah, Bella, Jax, and Scarecrow, you're able to kind of post up on the sides, at least to be near the chip and near the security guard. What's Hank doing?
Hank will post up as well.
Oh, wait.
On the
sorry, it's Gnostics. I forgot you had a 10 like Jax. Gnostics.
I'm gonna hold my turn to see if they can get the security guard away, and then I can begin opening up the case for them to rush in. But I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna hold my action to see if they can get this dude to move.
Okay. Well, right now you're controlling that spider drone. It just got down to the bottom level. Are you gonna not control that anymore?
Once if I can get the drone pretty much at the maximum distance away from the case, so it would take the longest amount for the guard to maybe walk back to his post or something like that.
Yeah, you get him all the way downstairs on the opposite side of the bar, way over in that sort of lounge iced room. I'll bring up the map just for the sake of seeing it, but in that bottom sort of right image area, which is sort of iced out lounge room off to the side. But you get all the way over there, and the drone's kind of posted up in the corner, and you let it kind of just post up there, and you see the security guard messing with his agent. He just looks really confused, but he's messing with it. And now you can kind of hold your turn to see what the rest of the team does with the security guard. Over to Jax.
I'm just waiting for Scarecrow. Thanks, Steve. I'm not a scrapper.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Spin off. Okay, cool.
All right, then Jax is just posted up nearby in case needing some help. And then Hank, what are you doing?
Since nobody else is taking the initiative here, I will move into a clear line of sight, and I will move into a clear line of sight, look at the guard, and just kind of throw up some double birds and be like, "Come here, motherfucker! Come here, motherfucker!"
You do that. You get up and post in the front, and the security guard just looks at you and laughs and shakes his head, and he just keeps kind of scanning the crowd and posted up in front of the chip.
Yeah, Hank, I've seen like 20 people already flick these guys off in this crowd.
Not even NCPD, man. Shit.
I was like, all right, drop them.
All right.
Well, as you flick him off and he kind of brushes you off and ignores it, what's Kish doing? You're in the bathroom. You kind of fake some throwing up. Bianca's knocking on the door you okay?
Yeah, maybe we should just go get some air, meet up with the guys downstairs and just go get some air or something, because I just need a minute, and maybe just some fresh air will help me, settle me a bit.
Okay, hold on. You see her messing around on her age in a minute. Then she puts it back in her purse, and she's like, all right, I just told Danny we're going to step out for some fresh air a minute. So he said him and the guys will just wait. Come on, let's go. And she like tries to like help you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, sorry. Like, I don't mean to like ruin the party or anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. I should have just had something to eat before all this. And yeah, so sorry. But yeah, we'll make our way out, and I'll intentionally try to skirt around the wall to just immediately go to the elevators.
Yeah. No, you've got it. She's helping you. She's, she believes that you were sick. She was engaged in the conversation. You've got her. So you end up all the way downstairs. And to kind of streamline things, we'll say, you're able to kind of step out front. There's no more line out front. It's kind of in the peak of the night. But that security guard is just posted up out front. He's just leaning against the wall, fucking around on his agent. And you step out there. There's some other people kind of hanging out, smoking, just talking and socializing. But she gets you out there to get some fresh air. All right, yeah, just kind of cool off, and hopefully you feel better. We can get back into the guys.
Yeah, so sorry.
It's okay. You want me to go grab you a water?
No. Like, yeah, no, I don't want to be out here by myself. You never know, like, what kind of creepers are out here. And, like, this guy is totally just, like, not paying attention to his job. Hey! And I'm going to lean into the security guard. Hey, so what was going on earlier? Like, right when I got here, I saw there was, like something going on. Like, somebody was being arrested. What was all that about?
Yeah, give me a conversation.
+2s, by the way.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
19.
Yeah. Did we just freeze? Yeah, I think we just froze for a second. Bear with me. Try to get us back. Is everyone unfrozen now? Oh, Alex. There you are. All right, good. Sorry about that. Everyone froze for a second.
I was just focused. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you were frozen though, but you were frozen in that same position when I unfroze you. It was funny. But yeah, you mentioned that Kish, and the security guard just like looks up from his agent and just a bunch of poser party gang assholes or whatever. I don't know, just some piranhas or something, I guess. And they thought they got drunk. They thought they were going to steal the chip and started fucking with the case. And yeah, PD was called. We dragged them out. They got arrested.
Oh my gosh, Bianca, did you hear that? Somebody's trying to steal the chip. What a shady group of assholes. They couldn't have done that. Like, oh, so this is my girl B. So she actually like worked on like the little like device to help you tell them like the carrying case, right?
Yeah, she chimes in. Yeah, I made the case. My company works on the cooling. And then the security guy's like, that's cool. Okay. And he goes back on his agent, and Bianca turns to you and like, wow, okay. But yeah, that's crazy. Someone tried to steal it, like, but it doesn't surprise me at all. Like, who the fuck wouldn't want this tech? But like some stupid party gang, really?
I know, it's like, it was really cool when you like showed me how it all works. Like, I still don't quite understand it, but it was really cool. You're so smart.
Well, it wasn't me, it's our techs. But yeah, I hired them, and she goes on talking about it. But back into the club, back over to Scarecrow. Yeah, Scarecrow.
The deep breath of everyone going, huh?
Yeah, you see, everything go down. The last thing you're noticing is Hank kind of flicking off security, and security just kind of laughing it off. Gnostic's mentioning, like, yeah, been seeing people flicking off security all night. But anyways, over to Scarecrow. What's he doing?
Checking what martial arts thing I have. No, I'm gonna grapple this bastard.
Go for it.
So grab.
Brawling.
That's brawling. Right, cool. All right.
Brawling for grappling, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one of those +2s if no one minds. Nope. Do it. Yeah. 23.
Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, you grapple him. You grapple him.
All right. Yep. I was just just applying
Yeah,
pressure.
The second you grapple him up to, he just looks confused. He first tries to kind of like shove you off casually, like you feel him kind of casually. Then he like looks confused and realizes like you're not just a concert goer like moshing on him or knocking into him. He's like, oh shit, and like trying to break through. What was that?
It's a big arm.
What happened?
I said, kiss him.
Oh.
Try to make out with him. It works for me.
It's a different kind of attack.
I believe there are rules about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You have to ask for consent.
Well,
What are you trying to heist?
this is a dark dystopian. No, I don't know.
So ask him. It's like, hey dude, is that Chanel?
But no, for a second, you notice he just kind of brushes it off a little and then realizes he's being grappled. Like, what the fuck? He can't get out of it. You instantly grapple him up, and in that split second, you realize you've got control.
The grapple damage that happens a turn later, does that happen immediately on the turn?
No, grapple is just you're in control. There's only damage if you want to apply choke, in which case I believe it's your body stat reduced to him. If once you do it 3 times, he's unconscious, or reduce HP. Or you can throw him, which also gives damage your body stat or your body stat into his HP. Both involve body stat as far as damage. But those are your 2 options when you grapple someone to give damage. Okay. Otherwise, you can move them around and you have control.
As fun as it would be to tombstone pile drive this motherfucker, I'm gonna hold him and apply choke. So my body, which is 8.
You'll be able to do that next round. Your first round, you grappled him up. You've got him in a grapple, he's kind of struggling with it. But
if he don't fight it. Just game question here. Yeah. If he was like thrown onto like the tanglefoot flooring, would that like pretty much prevent him from getting up? Would like stick his whole body?
Yeah, anybody that ends up on tanglefoot flooring has to deal with tanglefoot flooring. They've got to beat. Well, tanglefoot flooring. I believe it's athletics 13 or. Let me just check. Tanglefoot flooring reduces your move 1d6 is what it is. It's 20 HP to destroy it. I don't have the DV there. Let me double check that. But ultimately, you could be thrown into it, and
I was gonna say, does it like prevent him? Does it? Because if it subtracts from your move, does it like hinder you from getting up if you're like prone?
Okay, yeah, there isn't a DV, so it is just a straight tangle. So they don't have a DV, so absolutely, Scarecrow could throw him into tanglefoot flooring, and he'd be tangled until he destroys it. With the crowd that's already starting to destroy parts of it and stuff. But Gnostics, over to you. You see everything that's been going on. Kish out front with Bianca. Jack, Scarecrow posted up. Scarecrow just grappled up the security guard that Hank just flicked off. You see the other security guard trying to get access to that drone downstairs that you kind of sent him off doing. But back over to you. You're in the system. What are you doing?
So I suppose it's time to open up the case. All right. Case is opening on my mark and mark.
Opens up.
Oh, gets our asses over there and pick it up and let's get the fuck out of here.
And over to Jax.
Looking over in the VIP or anything, I'm looking to see if there's any like unopened bottles for that bottle service would have dropped off.
In the VIP section off to the side, you do see like groups of people in sections, and there's like bottles and ice and drinks and things like that. If you want to give me a 1d10 and see if it's under your luck stat, we'll see if you're lucky enough to find one that's not open.
We have some -2s. Use one.
You do.
That was under my luck.
Nice. Then whatever liquor, champagne, wine, whatever, your call, whatever you want. You find a sealed bottle in one of the ice buckets.
Grab one up, walk and make my way over to the two scuffling. And I'm gonna christen the security guard.
Nice. Yeah, give me melee. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, give me your melee. And just so you know how grappling works, everybody in the grapple works at a -2. So for him to even be able to evade this, he's working on a -2, thanks to Scarecrow. Yeah, you hit him. Give me the damage. This would probably be. Let's give it a 1d6.
D6. All right.
Or 2d6. 2d6. A nice sealed big glass bottle. Yeah.
6 points.
6. Nice. Yeah, you hear a thud, and you know you even see like a little crack on his skin on the side where like it just barely hit him through the helmet and stuff. You can tell you did a little bit of damage, not a lot, but a little bit. It definitely nicked through, hit him. For a
Just
split,
look down at him. Sorry about that.
yeah, for a split second, he's like grappling, like makes eye contact with you, like what the fuck, and like looking back at Scarecrow has him wrapped up. Hank, you see all this chaos starting to set off. What's he doing?
Hank runs to the briefcase and then grabs the chip, puts it into the briefcase.
Nice. Yeah, easily. You can run up, grab the chip. It's open. It's off, so you easily grab it and put it into the case.
And as soon as that happens, I make a beeline, and as I do, I will haphazardly drop the Savage Dock pass as I'm making my way away from the case.
Okay. You just drop it on the floor?
And to make it look like I'm in a rush and just dropping it, you know, like out of a pocket.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you drop it out. What's Hank's move stat?
Hank's move stat is 6.
6. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're able to run up, grab the chip, drop the pass, and kind of turn to start making your way away from the case. And then over to Kish. You're out front. Security guard is just, back on his agent, really bored. It's kind of dead out here. Some people smoking, hanging out. And you're posted up with Bianca. And, by this time, after she kind of talked herself up and about the thing, she's like, you feeling okay? Can we get back into the guys? I feel like we're missing the whole show. Don't get me wrong. I love you, Kish, but come on. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Did Hank say that he had the package?
Got it. I'm out.
Did it? Okay. I think the fresh air really helped like clear up, everything. Yeah, I think we should go back in and see where they're at. Maybe grab some water on the way. That'd be good.
Let's do it. Let's get back in there. She starts going in, goes up to the bar, easily gets a couple waters, even orders another drink. Just turns around and is like, holy shit, the drink was free and it said it was Tiger Claws? Bought me what?
Wait, what? Let me try. Okay, hold on, wait. Like, and I get my agent out and I'm like, okay, wait, we have like this is cool. Like, and I'm going to record. Okay. Hey, bartender thingy. And I'm like recording the whole time.
Yeah, you go up to the bartender. The AI drops down and hello, what would you like to order?
What should I get? One of the daiquiri things again? It was cold. Ooh, can you make like a hot chocolate but with some like Baileys and some Kahlua in it?
You got it. Instantly the arms start making the drink. It starts going, making it. And then it slides it right over and the AI drops down. Thank you. That's on the house, courtesy of the Tiger King. Tiger Claws.
I was like, what?
That was my poser gang for my one shot. That's funny.
I'm like recording it. Oh my gosh, thanks Tiger Claws. I don't know like how y'all managed to buy drinks for the whole house. I'm like recording it.
Yeah, you get it. You record it. You get the AI giving you a drink, saying it's on the house courtesy of the Tiger Claws. And you get it all in film. Bianca's just like, that's crazy. Like, why the fuck would Tiger Claws be buying drinks for everyone here? Like, what the fuck is that?
know. Like maybe Toto was just like feeling generous and really like wanting to get in my pants or something. I don't know. But
she drinks her drink. She's like, I'm not complaining.
same.
Well, you want to get up there? Let's go find the guys.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, and I'm going to slowly walk as slow as I can.
Yeah, as you're walking slowly to the elevator, she's like walking and then like stops and walks back like, okay, and like starts walking slow with you. And as you're making your way to the elevator, you notice that one there's a security guard way over to the side in that like lounge room messing with a spider drone, like you heard Gnostics fucking with. Like you see that going down, but you make your way over to the elevator. And then back over to Scarecrow. This security guard basically tries to break free from your grasp. Give me a brawling.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. That's
+2.
Yeah, that was all I needed. Where I had it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. New sheet. Who dis? All right.
New
21.
VTT. Who's this?
Yeah.
Nice.
As I'm getting used to it, I'm loving it. But
Oh
every
no,
time
I
there's,
love
like,
Fantasy Grounds. So good. So good.
Every time I see the black dye like rolling in the corner of my eye, I think there's a fly in my room.
That's funny. No, that's great. I thought I rolled great with a critical success. And then Scarecrow comes through like a true solo with a nice 21. As this guy tries to break free, you've got it. You've got him grappled up, and he's struggling and can't break free. He's like, "What the fuck is this, man? Like, what's going on?" And he like looks around. He's like, "Yo, someone's stealing the chip. What the fuck? Let me go!" And he's like trying to struggle with you.
So is there an open enough patch of the Tanglefoot?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just grab him by his hair and throw him face first down into it.
Nice.
Just really grind him in.
What's your body stat?
My body is 8, and then I also have what's it? The character. Where it is. Spot weak. I have 3 in spot weakness. So it's an additional 3, so 11.
11. And I believe that's direct to HP when you throw down. It doesn't even reduce by SP. I'll check that later. Let's streamline. Let's go with that. Yeah, you throw him down. You instantly see him kind of like hit the ground and like go, and then you cough up a little bit of blood as you like slam him down. You don't just throw him like you said. And he just hits the ground. You can tell he took some damage from it. And then he like instantly tries to get up. Like, what the fucking? Oh, what the hell? And he's like pulling his arm. His whole side's like kind of stuck to the ground. And he's just fucking with it. And then pops out some wolvers and starts trying to cut his way out.
Is his shotgun like mag locked to his back?
Yeah.
Or is it like on a sling?
No, it's strapped on in like a a hard case strap.
Am I able to pull out the shotgun?
No, I mean you could try next round, but you used your turn to throw him down.
For sure, yeah, all right.
Yeah, but over to Gnostics.
All right. So I'm about to close up shop here after I drop a cloak in here, cover my tracks. But should I shut off the whole power to the whole place? Cause a bit of a panic, a bit of chaos, or should I just get the fuck out?
As long as I've got a clear path to the exit.
All right. Let's let's cause a bit of a stir, and I'm gonna shut off all the power to the whole damn place.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You hit the switch, and instantly you hear the PA die. The music stops, and you're kind of just left with this, odd, eerie sound of just like drinks and chatter and crowd talking and bar noises and but no more music or entertainment. And then like you hear like the crowd like what like that, and then you hear like yelling and stuff. And Hank, as you're making your way out, and Jax and Scarecrow are still up there, like you obviously the power all goes out. Everything goes like dark for a split second, and then boom, like emergency lights come on. There's this weird sort of like yellow glow, but very dim yellow glow, like strictly just emergency light look. As you see the Chromie Scavers on stage, like, kind of like, what the, and like taking off their instruments, and then you see Tank kind of come up to the mic and talk, and they like look at the mic, and he's like yelling like, yo, what's going on? "What's up? What the hell? Hey!" And he's like looking towards the sound booth and stuff, and just kind of like yelling, like looking confused.
And then for my next action, next net action, I'm gonna drop a cloak. Can I use my luck on that? I can't use my luck on that, can I?
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah, no, go ahead. Use your luck on it. Fuck
okay.
it.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw all 5 points into it. I don't want them finding us. Not that one.
Give me before you do that. Did you roll it already?
No, I haven't.
Give me a concentration check too.
Okay. Let me go to that concentration. Gibbity boop. 16.
Nice. Yeah, that's good enough that like just as you're about to drop that cloak, it like pops in your head like, shit, that's right. Like, Kish got some footage of, those guys picking at the glass from before, and of the tiger claws, as well as the people here in the event. Originally, you were going to try to not only remove yourself from camera footage, but create some evidence to make it look like tiger claws were doing it. You were going to try to kind of map the faces and put them on the other two people. You were going to kind of manipulate some of the camera footage. So I don't know if you still want to do that, but it's absolutely a piece of evidence that would increase her believability check. You don't have to, but I feel like that's a pretty key element. I didn't want you. I wanted to give you a chance to remember that.
I was going to say, because they are dressed like tiger claws, so I could just grab the footage that's already on there of them grabbing the chip. Or I could... I mean, would you like... If I took that a little extra time, I could actually make it look like different faces instead of the scrub faces, but otherwise, Kish, do you just want this footage that we got raw?
Because
raw footage?
Yeah, because right now, it might look like a couple tiger claws fucking with it by the sort of shitty uniforms, like mock-ups and stuff. But originally you were gonna like implement actual tiger claw faces of specific tiger claw members that you got that were hanging out at Savage Docks, and put them on the faces so like there'd be specific people to blame, not just a general. Maybe it was tiger claws.
Yeah,
that
more
was
evident. The more believable, the better.
All right, this might take a little bit, but I've got that footage from the Savage Docks, so, and there was tiger claws there, so like actually put some faces out of over there onto your guys' faces. Oh, that's actually gonna look really funny on your body, Scarecrow. It's gonna look like a tiny head on a big body. All right.
Yeah, if you want to try to do that, that'll be a DV12. This will be the real difficult one that you've got to do here. And again, this will take you another, handful of minutes. So just like the other ones you've been running, it'll probably take you, a couple rounds of everybody else before we can get back to you to get it done. But again, DV12.
All right. Wish me luck, everybody.
Do +2 if you can.
Nailed it.
Shazam.
Nice. Yeah, you're into the footage, and you're, kind of fucking with it. You're cropping out the faces and implementing them on, working the fade, making it look real. And, it's going to take you a while, but it's working and it's looking good.
All right. Hank, maybe you should get the fuck out of here, but I could finish up. If I could get some backup from Scarecrow, just to make sure I gotta clear out.
On my way.
And Jax, over to you. You see all this going on. In your point of view, you just saw Hank jack the chip and start, he's turned around about to beeline it out of there. You see Scarecrow fucking with the security guard and just threw him down on the tanglefoot flooring. What are you doing?
I'm actually gonna two things. Is it how dark is it in the club now?
It's dark, but you can see there's like I said, a sort of hazy yellow glow going on.
I'm gonna make my way to where Knockstix is to cover his escape. I'm also scanning for the other security guard as I'm making my way down to Knockstix.
Nice. Yeah, you're making your way. Give me a perception as you're cutting through. And then over to Hank. What are you doing? Just still beelining out?
Yeah, making a beeline for the back entrance that we came in through.
Oh, okay.
With the case. And I will use like full double movement. I'm hauling ass.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you easily do that. You're able to, use your run and kind of make your way up the stage and head to the backstage. Give me a stealth while you're doing that.
Yep.
And what did you get, Belladonna?
Well,
I'm going to use a +2, and I'm going to drop 3 points of luck into this roll.
Cool. Yeah, Jax, as you make your way and start heading towards the elevators and making your way down, you notice like a lot of the crowd is starting to get kind of rowdy. There's a couple like little fights that break out as people are kind of trying to pile into the elevator or hit the emergency stairs. You're kind of having a hard time. You're definitely going to have to take the stairs, but you don't see that security guard. You don't see the security guard that went downstairs chasing the drone. The only security guard you're seeing up here is the one that Scarecrow already threw down.
For the stealth, that is a 19 with all the bonuses.
Nice. Yeah, you work your way up and cut across the stage. And as you're going cutting to the backstage, you see Tank and the band, kind of like hollering at the crowd. And they even like glance over at you for a second and like don't even pay you mind. Just go right back to kind of like yelling towards the club, wondering what the fuck's going on. So lucky for you, through the distraction and your great stealth moves, you just whiz right past everybody and get right backstage. And with your run, you're able to get right to the backstage door, where you can use your pass to get out or whatever. But yeah, that'll have to be next round. You at least make it back there though. And then Kish, you make your way over to the elevator very slowly. But by the time you actually get there and click it and it opens to kind of get up there, you notice the elevator is filled with people and they're just like pouring out. The second it opens, they're just pouring out. A couple even knock into you and Bianca. She's like, what the fuck? And then like you notice like it's like dark now, after you grabbed the drinks and walked in, like went down and hit that like yellow glow and everyone's pouring out and Bianca's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what did we miss?
I don't know, but maybe we should get out of here and just like text the guys outside and like just get out of here, just in case. Like, you never know, like with stuff like this. Maybe somebody like is like hurting people up there. I don't want to go up there now.
Okay, yeah, let's go out and call the guys. And like more people are piling out. Now you see people coming out of the stairs, and as they go, you see that security guard with the drone messing with his agent. He's like, what the? He's like looking around, notices the lights, and like he grabs his shotgun and pulls it out and goes running to the stairwell like he's making his way up the stairs.
There's a guy with the shotgun. You need to get out of there if you can.
And then yeah, you start making your way to the front door with Bianca, and you notice people arguing, kind of fighting, and it's just kind of a rowdy point, like kind of a chaotic end to an event for these people that thought they were just going to a concert. And now they're kind of rushing out through the hazy yellow darkness. And that front security guard is no longer on his agent. You see him there like, hold on. And he's like doing weapon tickets and trying to get people their weapons that they checked in. And he's just, hold on. All right, calm down. Everyone back up. Get a line. I'm doing the best I can. He's like having a real hard time with people as you're trying to make your way out too.
Yeah, I would not worry about my combat knife, and I would be like if you didn't like check anything, we should just get out of here because like I saw another security guard going upstairs with a shotgun. So
oh shit. Yeah, no, I didn't check anything. Like fuck that. Let's get out of here. I'm not getting shot over like some club night and like Biotechnica. Sure. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she steps out. You guys kind of cut your way through the crowd and make your way out front and post up. And she instantly gets on her agent. She's like, I'm hitting up Danny. Like, where the fuck's he at? You might want to hit up Toto and the guys. Like, where is everybody?
Yeah, I get my phone out, and while she's texting him and being busy with that, I'm texting Cromwell. We got the chip. So freaking turn these devices off on her head right now.
Yeah, and then she turns to you and she's like, I've been meaning to ask you, too. Like, why are you dating, like, Toto and those guys? Like, they're like tiger claws. Like, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, well, like the thing is, like I've been on this, like, I mean, my brother has been, missing, and like I went looking for him in all of these places. You know, he was into some like shady stuff, trying to like uncover, you know, deep dark secrets that some of these corporations are doing. And so I got a lead on the tiger claws, and then, you know, I was like trying to like scope them out and stuff, and turns out they had nothing to do with it, or at least I don't think so. But then I met this guy, and he was like so cute, and like, no, like he had the bad boy vibe, and I just couldn't help myself, you know. I mean, it's a new thing, so I mean, I don't know if I'm going to pursue the thing. So we'll see how it like plays out, I guess.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay.
Still some +2s. Oh, well, you're probably good.
Okay. Yeah. Using what I'm good at. So hopefully I don't need it. Let's see. 18. The rolls are with me.
Nice. Yeah, she's
The dice gods are with me.
No, okay, I get it. You know, I usually don't fuck with the gang types, but I get it. Like, you know, you opposites attract, girl. Like, you find love when you're least expecting it or whatever, right? So, like, okay. And then back over to Scarecrow and Jax upstairs. Yeah, you basically, Scarecrow, you see the security guard, again, just like hacking at the tanglefoot flooring. And it looks like he's almost free. It's probably going to take his next turn to be able to completely get free from it, as he's hacking through and like yelling at people, you know, as they're like running through and doing stuff. And he looks at you, and he's just like realizing that he's surrounded by chaos right now. But that's what he's doing. He's still breaking free. Your turn, Scarecrow.
All right. I'm just gonna unshoulder my rifle and shoot him in the head.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you do a. You know, he's between the tanglefoot flooring. He's not gonna be able to evade. Just give me the straight damage on that.
It's like, you shouldn't have looked in my face.
You know.
Okay. It's out of.
You know, it's not hard for you to
it's
point
not big.
blank this guy. You know what I mean? He's like tangled up. You just threw him down. He's trying to break free, but yeah,
Okay.
give me the damage just to see.
That's the blood token. There we
Should be
go.
what,
Yeah.
5d6, right?
Oh no.
Oh, there's a critical collapsed lung. I love how Fantasy Grounds automatically puts that crit injury right there for us. That's so awesome.
So instead of the headshot, I just plugged him in the chest cavity, I guess.
Yeah, and we're gonna yeah, he does that, collapsed. Yeah, he just collapses down to the ground as you just concaved his chest. You're a real concave a chest sort of guy, right, Scarecrow? I think this is the second person that you've crushed in a chest on, right?
Center mass is an easy target.
It's your thing. But yeah, you easily do that. Just point blank shoot. You just see it completely concave in as everyone around him just like gets sprayed in blood and just starts screaming and really trying to get out of the tanglefoot flooring, but none of them can break free as they're covered in blood and like, oh my god, and they can't get away from what just happened next to them, as the people that are free notice and like start backing up and start running. You know, there's no weapons in here. This is a gunshot. There is a weapons check. This is a pretty chaotic moment as like even more chaos starts to erupt from this action. What was that?
Yeah, the scream. You know, this is what happens when you fuck with the tiger claws.
Nice.
Yeah, it's. I'll start.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was told that the guy was coming up, so I'm gonna just brace against cover, waiting for the guy to come up.
Nice. Yeah. And now Gnostics.
So have I finished with that doctoring that footage?
Yeah, let's streamline that a little bit, and let's just take away one of your net actions.
Okay.
And you get that done.
All right. So I'm gonna also take a copy of that footage, and then I am gonna drop my cloak. And did you say I could use luck on that, or no? I'm sorry. I apologize.
He did.
You
Okay.
can use luck, yeah.
I'm using all 5 points here. Don't move the whole window.
No, 16.
Yeah.
That's good. Nice. Yeah, you dropped the cloak. DV16, you're pretty much covered up in here. You were able to doctor the footage that does still exist to look like some of the actual tiger claws that you got footage of are committing this crime. And you erased all of your team members, as well as a couple other randoms on footage just to make it look like some glitching. And yeah, made the cloak. What's next?
I think that because since I took the copy of that footage and I only get 3 net.
Oh yeah.
So it's 2. So
yeah, I forgot you copied that. Yeah, so over to what is it, Jax? Yeah.
I'm still trying to get down the stairs.
Yeah, you make it down. You can shove your way through the crowd, and make your way down the stairwell. And now you're downstairs.
Do I pass? Oh, do I? As I'm making my way down, do I pass that security guard?
Yeah.
Okay. Casual. Kind of like, picking him out and watching him go up the stairs as I'm going down. As soon as I clear him, I turn and pop my freaking pop-up submachine gun. I'm gonna dump all my luck into it and take a +2.
Nice.
That's our last +2.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And
Next
auto-fire.
one.
Nick,
Auto-fire.
something pointless and random is about to happen.
Nice.
So 8 point and plus 8 points and or actually +10. $30.
Nice. That's a hit.
fancy dice you're throwing.
What was it? 20?
20 plus 10.
Yeah.
And double sixes.
Oh!
Damn!
Is
Nice. Yeah, you take a big shot to his back as he's turning. Just as he sees you, kind of pull out the weapon as he's like passing you and like does a double take and tries to dodge it, but doesn't. The shot just lays into his back. And yeah, you obviously critically injured him. You can tell you've cracked some ribs in the back as your rounds just sink into him. Getting past the SP, and he just kind of like stumbles a little bit, and then turns around towards you, now kind of bringing his attention to you.
Cool.
But yeah, Hank, you basically make your way down, and you know you make your way back to the backstage, and you're at the back door. You've got your pass. You're able to crank that through and open it up, and you're basically looking at the backstage lot area. You can see the tour bus there, and you can see what was his name, the manager, Pokey. Yeah, you see him standing out there by the van, by the tour bus, and he's on his agent. And the second you open the door, you can clearly hear him like talking loud as fuck, just like, look, you're still gonna fucking get us paid. I don't give a shit who. Yeah, no, you did the booking. The club shut down. You don't know what I had to deal with, and now there's no power in the middle of the fucking set. Are you kidding me? Like, he's obviously talking to booking or
He's
something.
distracted. I am booking it. With him distracted, I am hauling ass.
Nice. Give me another stealth.
All right, and I will use my last 2 points of luck for this.
So Pokey's on a bit of a negative. He's preoccupied, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But famous last words. I probably shouldn't say
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. Hold on, trying to find it on the sheet. There'll be 14 total.
Nice. Yeah, you whiz past him. He's arguing with probably NC booking and events or whoever, and is just talking shit about the club and power and how they're still gonna pay and just going on about it. But you're able to kind of cut the corner and start making your way up the side street, towards the front of the club where you can get out to the main street and stuff. But you get right past him.
He's actually going to stick to alleyways and head toward headquarters for Raven. And I will say now ahead of time, once I'm at least a block or so away, I will flip my Tiger Claw costume back to its original the inside out. That way rip off the mask, rip off the covering, flip that inside out so I look like myself, and continue to move as quickly as I can.
Nice. Yeah, you easily get that done, and cutting it in and out of some alleyways and kind of cutting your way through instead of out on the main street and avoiding the front of the club. Easily do that. And then
on the communicator, I'll just say, I'm out. I'm on my way back to HQ. Meet me there.
Nice. Yeah, no problem. And then Kish, over to you.
So we're outside. I have texted Cromwell. I will also text Toto. Hey, we're outside. Like, I'll be texting him. So, hey, we're outside. People were freaking out. I don't know where you guys are.
Yeah, you get a hit back instantly, and it just says, I'll meet you out front. Just a bunch of chaos going on. Someone turned off the power. It's pretty fucked up. Shots were fired.
Oh my gosh. You don't think that they had something to do with this, do you? Like,
I mean, that's your date. I doubt it, right? Like, why would you?
Yeah, no, like, surely not, right? But that was weird. Like, the drink thing. Like, they bought our drinks, and then, like, all of this started happening. That's super weird.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that drink thing. That is weird. I don't know. I guess we'll see when. I mean, you just said they're coming out, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be saying it very loudly by the security guard.
Nice.
I'll be saying all of this very loudly. You don't think the Tiger Claws were involved in all of this? That's very weird. Another gang, like a low-level gang, was trying to steal a chip. You don't think, like, I know that, like, there were some in there, but you don't think, right? I'll totally be, like, saying it.
Yeah, and you see security dealing with the crowd kind of pouring out, and he, like, looks over, here's other people arguing and stuff, and, still dealing with the crowd exiting the club and all the weapon checks and stuff. It's hard to tell if he picked up on that, but he definitely looked towards you when you said it.
Good.
Don't forget my guitar.
And then nice over to
guitars are expensive in Night City, man.
Yeah, and then Scarecrow. You basically took that guy out. You noticed Hank beeline it backstage and dip out and mention on the thing he's heading to Jax's Ripper Doc shop. You hear Kish out front. Gnostic's in the system talking about how he dropped a cloak and the virus and things that he's been working on. I imagine you might hear some more gunshots coming from the stairwell with Jax and her situation since you're all on comms. But what's Scarecrow's plan? What are you doing?
Hearing the gunshot, like the like SMG canvas rip. I'm gonna move from my cover to cover. If I can make with my move to the stairwell, it's like I'm making chalk outlines at the moment. I'll get your fucking guitar case if I have the time. Am I able to get eyes on the guy that Jack tripped into?
Yeah. Let's streamline that a bit. Even though, technically where you were on the dance floor, it might take a couple rounds to get over to the stairwell and down. The crowd's moving fast. You're able to kind of go with the momentum and get into the stairwell. And you can see, as you're going down the stairs, you see Jax halfway down. The crowd kind of spread out and, avoiding her, after the shot was fired. People running down, other people on the top, kind of backing up as people are still trying to get in that haven't noticed what happened. But you can clearly see the guy as he's turning around, attention towards Jax.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna shoot him.
Nice. And just as you're about to do that, and before you do that roll, the other thing you notice is in that crowd, as the people are going down the stairs to get away from the chaos that Jax just caused, one person jumps on top of the crowd floating, and he's like, yeah, I'm floating. And he's treating it almost like he's still at the concert, and there's your something pointless and random. So just some guys kind of floating on the crowd during the chaos as they're riding out the door, away from the gunshots, and he's just having fun with it. But yeah, give me that. Give me your. Is it your handgun? Is that what you're using? I forgot.
I've got my rifle out.
Okay, yeah. Give me your rifle. Yeah. Give me your shoulder arms.
There we go. Assault rifle.
Yeah.
18.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right. Damage.
And just for the sake of chat that knows, since this guy was turning and dealing with Jax, who just shot him, I gave this guy a negative to his evasion towards Scarecrow because his reflex is enough to evade, but just the way this team is dominating these security guards from different angles while others are dealing with them, it's like you're putting them all at negatives, which is really good, tactful.
That's 20. It'll be with the +3 from my spot, or was it the spot weakness? Yeah, from the +3 from spot weakness, that'll be a 24.
24. Nice, yeah.
Where the fuck is the guitar?
You pretty much finished this guy off. If you want to describe how you do it for fun, because that's always fun.
Yeah, it's nothing super glamorous, right? Like his armor's already been chewed up, because he was like, there's a Jack shot him up the back, right?
Yeah. Jack
So,
shot him in the back, and then he turned towards her.
So as soon as like that ablated armor is shown to me, I just plug him through with the nice fat 7.62 round with the I think that's the standard in Cyberpunk. It just goes in and it'll hit the back side of the plate on the front, and so it'll just fragment and go back around and just turn the whole thing into hamburger.
Oh yeah. No, and he just coughs up blood all over you, Jax. Just basically, a portion of his insides come out from his mouth onto Jax as he was turning to bring attention to her. But then he just collapses to the ground, and Jax, after that blood kind of sprays you, the body collapses, and now you see Scarecrow standing behind him with a smoking barrel.
Good on you, mate.
Did it get in your mouth? Did it?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm dreading having to deal with him. We should get out of here now.
And Gnostics, over to you.
Well, he's right before he's about to jack out. He does a double take and he sees sees Jax do that and he's like, "Oh, who's the savage duck now?" "Oh shit, nice shot." All right, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Otherwise, I'm gonna want some milk and cereal. This would be a great Saturday morning to watch. All right, I'm jacking out. And I jack out and head straight for the door.
Yeah, you jack out.
Guitar.
Of course I'm getting you. We're gonna make sure you get your guitar. My cane is in there.
That's right. I did put your sword cane in there with my guns. That's right.
Yeah, just as you jack out and go to grab the guitar, the other thing you notice is Abe starts waking up. He just kind of waking up and, what the fuck? What's going on?
I just look over at him and I say in my best American accent as I can, "Tiger claws ain't nothing to fuck with."
Just go full John Wayne.
Yeah, and he's kind of hazing, coming in and out of it, and tries to focus on you, and stumbles back down as you grab the guitar and head out of the office. And yeah, you basically make your way out of the office towards the front and make your way out of the front of the club with Hank's guitar as you see Kish out there posted up with Bianca, and you make your way through the crowd, and a majority of the crowd is kind of pouring out. They're all out in the front of the club, all talking to each other. A couple fights breaking out, people still kind of partying and hooting and hollering. Some people yelling at the security guard. He's still trying to weapon check people and stuff. Did you have to weapon check anything, or are you just letting it go like Kish did? Or no, you had your cane. You got it in. That's right. So yeah, you make your way out there over to Jax. Like you saw, a body drop, sprayed in blood. Scarecrow standing there. You mentioned we should get out of here. It's your turn.
I retract my my pop-up weapon and I try to blend in with the crowd and make my way outside.
Yeah. For the sake, we can fuck initiative. You guys have killed everyone that's needing to get killed right now, with the exception of security out front, who's busy as hell with weapons check and the crazy crowd leaving and the emergency lights and after all this chaos and gunshots. So Jackson Scarecrow, you easily just make your way out with the crowd. A couple people kind of like get scared of you and move out of the way that were right in that stairwell that kind of saw the shit go down. But for the most part, people are just, average party goers and scared of you now. The ones that did witness that move out of your way, and you're able to kind of just cut through and make your way kind of towards the front. And basically get out towards the front. What's the matter?
It's like,
Oh.
like finger on their lips. Shh.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to interject. Sorry.
No, I do interject. I am not heading to the Ripper shop. I am heading to Raven Microcybernetics.
Oh, the headquarters. That's right. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, Jack, Scarecrow, you guys make your way out, cutting through the crowd. Did you need to stop at all at weapons check?
No.
Nice. Yeah, you make your way out, and you see Gnostics out there with Kish and Bianca, and they're just kind of posted up, and I'll let you regroup with Gnostics and Kish and Bianca, Jackson Scarecrow.
Well, job well done.
And when you get there, Bianca just turns to you. Hey, did you happen to see Danny in there?
Super hot.
Yeah. The guy I was with.
Maybe he accidentally got sprayed.
Sprayed with what?
No, I'm kidding.
There was a maniac shooting people in there.
Oh
Don't
my God!
go back yet.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God! What?
I'm sure he's fine.
He's knowing the hot ones, they usually find a place to hunker down, nice and safe in the bathroom, and cry it out.
Oh my God! What the hell? And she like gets on her phone and she's like texting and kind of like pacing, and you can tell she's in a bit of a panic.
Get the hell out!
Do you want to wait for him, or do you have somewhere where you guys can meet safely?
I have to wait for him. What are you doing? And then she looks at you, Kish. Kish, what's going on? Danny hasn't come out yet. Did Toto and the guys get back to you? Where is everybody?
No, he said he was like on his way out. I don't know, but like surely they were still together. But like, oh my gosh! But what if they
Ring his mobile, see if he picks up.
Oh my God! Please don't say that that's one of the ones that you gifted.
Oh my God! Okay,
That's whose agent you have. I swear.
Danny just hit me back. He said he's like tangled up on some tanglefoot flooring security thing, and he's fighting with people to get like what the hell happened in there?
Okay, so he's not dead. That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah. Like, what's going on? What did you see? Like, you said people were shooting. Who was shooting? What was going on?
It was the lights went down as soon as a guy like wrangled up one of the guards and just threw him down and just popped the hole in him. And
what? Like,
oh my
what?
God.
What did he look like?
I saw like he had like one of those like pixelating masks, but it was very like kabuki, very like tiger stripey. And it was like he had a coat, and I found this coat on the floor. I said like the coat that he had like shrugging out of, getting out of the club. It's like, yeah, let's like this.
Oh my God! You can tell that she's freaking out.
Gnostics are muted.
So some gang violence shit went down in there. So, she looks at you, Kish. I'm glad we didn't go in, but oh my God, it's like Danny's tangled up in there, and oh my God.
Look at you.
Stroke of luck that you guys weren't in there.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the security guards have it right. Like, maybe he'll be okay getting out. Like, maybe they were just after something, like money or something, or and maybe that's all they wanted. Maybe they escaped, or maybe they left, or something. I don't know. Like, maybe was there any more shooting going on when you guys got out?
It was happening all over the place. My guess is some go gangers probably hopped up on Black Lace and just got a little too hog wild and lost control of themselves, and things escalate as they do.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to go back in and help Danny. I don't.
No. You stay out here. I will wait with you if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, but we definitely don't need to go in there, especially if they were shooting and then like you don't know what like. Yeah, no, we definitely don't need to go in there.
Okay.
Just keep him on the phone. Make sure he's okay.
Okay. She starts trying to text him back, and while she's texting, all of a sudden Danny comes out. And he comes out and he looks like he's kind of scraped up, and half of his clothes are all filthy, and some of his pants are like part of his pants on one leg are ripped. And he just comes out like, "What the fuck?" He's like, like almost a riot happened there, and gunshots went off, and I got trampled, and I got stuck on this tanglefoot flooring. I didn't even know where you were. And he like kind of hugs Bianca, and he's just like, "Holy shit!" And like they just start talking about it all. And then you hear him say to her like, "Yeah, I think I saw somebody like jack the chip. Like I saw the case was open. Like everyone's freaking out in there over like the gunshot and stuff. But I swear I saw the chip was gone, and like you probably need to call your boss." And Bianca starts freaking out.
Oh my gosh, this wasn't on. No, don't you put that on her? Like this wasn't on her. She's not security. Like why would she need to? Like I'm
not putting it on her. I'm just saying like somebody needs to let somebody know. I don't know. Does anybody have a contact? I don't know. Somebody needs to know something.
Let's go, guys. Let's get the hell out of there. We need to get away from the club.
Excuse me, I need to go clean up.
Proper authorities will handle this, but I must be going.
And I make my way to my shop.
I'm like grabbing you, like looking you over, seeing that you're like you've got like blood spatter and matter and gross on you. Did you get shot? Are you okay? What's going on?
One of the guards got shot up while I was making my way down to down the stairwell. I feel gross. I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna head to my shop.
No, yeah, you need to go like take care of you.
Ish, are you good with them? Are you gonna catch up with us later?
Yeah. I should probably stay with Bianca. Like she seems very frazzled right now. I think that'd be best.
Understandable. Well, I guess if I don't see you before then, I'll see you whenever I see you next.
You got my number, like.
Of course. I'm the little sister's gonna want dinner again as soon as possible. I guarantee it. But anyway, I need to make sure these two get home.
Yeah.
I also send a message to Kish as I'm walking away through my agent. We still need to have this talk.
Oh fuck. I'm like looking at him.
As I'm walking with Jax and Scarecrow away, I like lean over to them like, "Any of you have a mint? Net running gives me cotton mouth."
No one have any orange slices?
Yeah, and as you're walking off too, the other thing you notice is you hear sirens in the distance approaching.
Yep. Get scarce. I'm
gonna be hitting that old dusty trail.
Yeah. Can I roll luck to see if I perchance have a mint?
Yeah, you can do that. Do a 1d Tennessee. The other thing too is as you're leaving and heading back to headquarters to meet up with Hank, you hear sirens approaching. Bianca and Danny basically talk about they're leaving, and Bianca said she's gonna message her boss and tell him what happened, and they're just gonna get out of there. But the other thing is, Kish, your phone goes off and Toto's calling you.
I'm going to look at Bianca like, it's fine. Okay, I heard there was like gunshots and stuff going on. What's going on?
Yeah, look, a bunch of shit went off out here. Somebody was like firing off shots. Looks like somebody jacked this chip. The case is empty. There's like people freaking out. And somebody got up on the stage and said that they called the police and they're coming. We're going to get out of here. We're getting out of here. We're heading out. Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm out front with Bianca and Daniel. Like we're fine. We made it out and everything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the cops are coming. What are you gonna do?
Well, we're gonna get the hell out of here. That's why I'm gonna meet up with you. You're out front. We'll come out. Let's head over to the park or go grab. Let's nightcap this shit. My boy's having a get together at his apartment. We can head over there.
You know, Bianca's really fucked up right now. Because she was really worried because Daniel was in there for a really long time. I might need to stay with her. I don't know.
Yeah. Give me a persuasion. I'll take persuasion or conversation, because it's not like you're lying about Bianca. So player's choice: persuasion or conversation.
Go with persuasion. 18. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get it. Take care of your girl, and then look after you get her settled. Hit me up. We're gonna be up all night at my boy's apartment, and once you get her taken care of, come on through and we'll grab some drinks. We'll hang out.
For sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, he gets off the phone.
He was they were freaking out about the cops coming, and they were he said that they're gonna get out of here, and they had a party or something that they're gonna be going to to celebrate or something after all this. And he wanted me to go, and I was like, no, I can't go.
Yeah, I don't think they're good for you, Kish. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, you got a lot going on. Why fuck with gang members and all the shooting going on here tonight? Obviously, they probably had something to fucking do with it.
I know, right? I don't know. I just got sidetracked, and everything just got a little I just missed Chuck, and then this happened, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
Well, look, I'm getting out of here with Danny. I already left a message to my boss on what went down. I'm calling it a night. Fuck this. We almost got shot, girl. Fuck that. Go home, get some rest, and I don't know. Let's, I guess, hang out sometime soon, and maybe without gang members.
Yeah, definitely that. That would be best. For
Okay.
sure.
Well, hit me up. She gives you a hug and a kiss, and Danny says bye, gives you a hug, and both of them
take care of
say
her.
bye to everybody. Yeah, no, I got her. Trust me, we don't need nights like this anymore. And he takes off with her. And yeah, to streamline it, they all take off as you hear sirens approaching. And the rest of you are able to kind of combat cab it over to Raven Microcybernetics and meet up in the conference room with Hank. So you all enter the conference room. Hank's there.
And you see Hank kind of sitting there just oh.
How many Cinnabons this time?
I need a drink.
Well, here's your guitar, and then I crack it open and take my cane out of it.
Thank you, kind sir. I do appreciate it. Those things are fucking expensive. Oh,
Is the
Chish make it out okay?
So far as she was fine last we checked in on her. She and her friend were chatting it up. The hot guy's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. Glad to hear Daniel's all right.
That was what I was most worried about.
Oh yeah, no, thank you for asking. I'm fine too.
Oh, how are you now?
Yeah, and yeah, you've got the chip. You basically got the chip back, and the second all of you get in there, Mr. Cromwell walks in. He's got his assistant. What was that?
Am I in there too, or no?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
I make it?
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
makes it back. We'll say Gnostics, Jax, Scarecrow, Kish, all of you make it back to meet up with Hank. What was that?
I said, "Oh, Kish, here's the footage."
Yeah,
And
and
tosses it for.
yeah, and when you guys meet up and just barely kind of get into it, like I said, Cromwell comes in. He comes in with his assistant, a couple security in the hall, and he just walks in and says, "Oh," points at you, Hank, in the case. You got the chip.
Yes, sir, we did.
Perfect. The assistant walks over and grabs the case for Cromwell, and then Cromwell turns his attention to you, Kish, and says, so as soon as you can get your evidence organized and release your press, put it on Savage Docs, and let's call it a night.
How about a raise?
He turns around and leaves the room.
Not going to happen. Let's not press our fucking luck. We've had a good run today.
And when the door closes, you do hear your agents go ping, 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 as 500 eddies appear in your agent.
Way too much work for this much money.
Oh yeah, normal edge runners, you would get anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 for a gig like this. Typically 1,000, 2,000 if there's some violence and it's kind of sticky, and like to get 500, it definitely it hurts a little. Like you definitely get the feeling you're owned by this company.
I mean, at least we're not dead, right?
I will drink to that.
But
Oh,
as you kind of settle down and recap the night and realize at least nobody took any damage and nobody got killed, and you kind of made your way out, you do realize now that you need to put together your evidence and your story. So let's use this moment to kind of do that. Let's see what Kish's believability check ends up being, and see if this works out, if you're able to convince the public that Savage Docs did this and satisfy Raven Microcybernetics.
I believe with everything we've got, she should get a +2 to the roll, right?
Well, let's go through it. Let's see. Her credibility rank is 4. So believability check automatically is going to be 3 out of 10. Depending on how much evidence that you've gathered, we can increase that. So let's just go through it.
Between the footage that we doctored, the tasks that we left behind, the costumes that we wore during the heist, all of the stuff that Gnostics did in the system to cover our tracks. Am I missing anything?
There were several tiger claw there, so we did have them at the scene of the crime. I also was like, I don't know if
name dropping.
Yes, and the security guards like making it known that, oh my gosh, did they do it? They're like known criminals, and telling Bianca about it, who is going to tell her boss, hey, these guys might have done it.
Nice,
Oh,
yeah.
and Gnostics dropped the digital clues.
Yeah, no, I would say that it absolutely warrants +2, because if you have 4 distinct verifiable pieces of hard evidence, then you get that believability of 2 higher, and you have more than 4, so that's perfect. So your believability check is going to be 5 out of 10. So you basically have a 50-50 chance here to make it. So you're basically going to have to roll 1d10. I don't know if it has a believability check built into the character sheet on Fantasy Grounds. I haven't looked. I know on Roll20 it does not, because of what a believability check is. It's pretty much just a 1d10, and you want to see if you roll a 5 or lower or 5 or higher. It's just a 50-50. So let's do that, and I'll even, for the sake of this being the first gig, and I know Kish has a bit of an outro that we're going to be working on for next session, an exit plan, because April as a player can't continue with Kish for a temporary amount of time because of different events and stuff. So because of all those things, I would love for you all to be able to use a +2. I know you had some left over. You also had a -2. Okay, there you go.
We have 1 +2 left over.
Let's use it. I think there was also a -2, so that kind of makes up for it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take the fact that someone put some points into that and a +2 to allow you to use a +2 on this roll ability check, which I normally don't do. But like I said, all these circumstances, I really want to see it succeed. And just even if this fails, it's not like it's not a success. You did steal the chip. You've planted this evidence. It just means the public, the believability to it. Doesn't mean you didn't put out the press with this stuff, it'll definitely affect the relationship with Raven Microcybernetics, and it might play into some of the exit planning with Kish. It might affect that a little bit with what I'm planning for Kish and her exit. So let's do it. Do you want it to be 1 through 7 is a success? You know what I mean? It's got to be right, because it was 5. Oh yeah, so it would just be 1 through 7. Yeah, just do that. Do a 1d10,
Okay.
and then as long as it's 1 through 7, it's believable.
I'm nervous.
Everyone hold your breath. Chat, cross your fingers. They've been through how many sessions with this first campaign? Chill out. It's just a chip. I love the funny chill out aspect to the Sub-Zero themed club and what this is. But we've gone through all these sessions, all this shit, all this evidence, all this chaos. Everyone avoided getting killed. It all comes down to this. So fingers crossed, holding breath. Let's go for it.
Drum roll.
Roll it.
It's a 3.
Nice.
With my Cyberpunk dice.
Nice.
Oh, you roll
Perfect.
physical. That's awesome.
Yeah, so Kish is able to, organize the evidence. She puts out the press release, tonight. She does it immediately, and it actually goes viral. Different outlets are picking up the story and spreading it around because of the fact that this report just came in and the caliber of this event, and the fact that she put this out like right after it happened, before the official police reports were even filed, because she happened to be at the club. But it's believable. You put it out, and the feedback you're getting on your page and from the other outlets that are picking up the story, you're getting a crazy amount of feedback. People are talking shit about Savage Docs, talking about them going against Rockland Augmentics and trying to outcut their technology, and it absolutely makes them look bad. And it even kind of showcases the fact that a place like Savage Docs works with Tiger Claws. It talks about, they're in the combat zone, they need security, but here they are partnering with a booster gang and then stealing shit from a good company like Rockland Augmentics and blah, blah, blah. So absolutely, your press release works, people believe it, and it rocks. So congratulations to Kish and the entire team. It's even a few moments later, Cromwell steps back into the room, and he looks at you, Kish, and says, hey, I saw the release come out. Great job. Great job. And he turns around and leaves the room, and as he leaves, ping, 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 all of your agents go off, and you get another 500 eddies.
There we go.
Pennies from heaven.
Hey, at least it covers my rent.
And as from outside in the hallway in the door, you swear you hear a mumble from Cromwell like, now don't say I never gave you anything. And he laughs as he's walking away. But yeah, if in character, if anybody wants to wrap up the crazy campaign and event or what just went down, or even just giving Kish props for her press release, I would love to just put a cap on it in character.
Yes.
You are fucking amazing.
You guys.
Hats off to you, love.
No. Like, this was all you guys. I was just the mouthpiece. Y'all were the ones behind the words and behind the actions. Like, I just made it look pretty. Just put it out there. This is all you guys.
I should
Take
say
the compliment.
we were all pretty cool in there.
Actually, we were. And Gnostics, you are a fucking god.
Oh.
Was that a fucking pun?
No.
Nothing gets over your head, does it?
Oh, my reflexes are too quick.
Nice.
Don't take everything so literal, Gary.
Never.
What would the team maybe do? You've exchanged some compliments. You've had your first team gig together. You successfully did it, and Kish put that out. I don't expect you to be going to Toto's after party after all this, especially I think when Toto sees a press release coming out from Kish about this. Let's not forget that is a definite thing. But what does the team do? I imagine they would either all go their separate ways and get some rest, or go out and celebrate together. Or what is this team like? What do they do?
Well, I hear Club Euphoria is giving away free drinks if you want to drink.
That was priceless.
That's
man.
funny.
The whole free drinks thing. No, I'm gonna head home, man. I need to get some sleep. I'm dead tired from all that running.
Kish, I'll walk you home.
Is there a place where I can dispose of the disguise that I had at?
Oh yeah, Rockland.
Raven?
Raven. Yeah.
Yeah, just get that way it can get shredded. Like there's no evidence left behind.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We can even say like there's a specific sort of room for that. That I imagine a place like Raven would have. Like an
incinerator.
Yeah, I was just gonna say an incendiary room, like something where there's options. There's like something where you can defrag chips and computers and like erase them through these electronic magnetic things that you can run them through. There's fire. There's all kinds of versions and ways that you can destroy things in this room. I absolutely picture that.
A roulette wheel.
Yeah, all kinds of.
It's also like corporate lingo, like it's like incidentals defabricator.
But yeah, Hank, you're able to trash that and get home and get some rest. What would Gnostics, Jack, Scarecrow, and Kish all be doing? Everybody else kind of going home to get some rest, or what's everyone doing?
I offer to walk Kish home. I'll escort you home and we can talk.
Sure, you can. Yeah. Okay. We can walk home.
Scarecrow, you want to get late night breakfast at a diner? You go for an all-star.
A what?
An all-star breakfast.
Sure.
Lovely.
Nice. Yeah, I'd like to end it there and end our official first campaign right there with Hank going home to finally get some rest. Gnostic, Scarecrow grabbing a bite to eat. Jack's walking Kish home. Or riding home, Combat Cab, or walking, or at least escorting her home, so they can engage in that conversation. Yeah, I'll basically be posting about our next Saturday session. I know we have a new player coming in. It might not be next weekend. Next weekend, depending on, I'll talk to April as well. We can either do a little recap on that conversation, or maybe we can do a mini session. Talk about, because originally I was going to do a 24-hour cafe session like I normally do after campaigns, where the team just gets together, they can recap what they did in character, a little role play, and then usually have a little downtime for some side hustle or other things. I was going to use that to kind of go over Kish's outro. So I'll talk about that off stream. April, me and you will get together about that and discuss it. Everybody in chat, everybody watching, look out for the posts before next Saturday. I'll make the announcement on exactly what we're doing for next Saturday. But again, congratulations to the team. It was a great campaign, a great session. I loved the ending. Like I said, no one died. The believability check worked. I'm so happy with it. And props to chat for being part of the story. All the +2s, -2s, the something pointless random. I love that stuff. I love chat being part of our story. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for the support, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, guys.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
And yeah, I want to tell everybody tomorrow I've got my Dune stream at 12 noon Pacific time, so make sure you tune into that right here if you're into Dune. And then next Wednesday is Team Veritas, and then we're kind of back to normal after then. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, everybody.
Cybernation Uncensored.